night, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is you tune in. Hope all is going well. Somebody else do the intro for once because I messed it up last time.
All right, I'll do it next time. Do you want it exactly the same as next time, or do you want to dip my own flair on it?
Do an intro.
I can do that. Okay, that was Coach speaking. To his right. To his right.
That's me, Ray.
Yeah, sorry, this is on the uptick. And to his right is me, and that's Jay. Welcome back. We're here with a continuing Date Everything once again. And this is our, fourth, fifth? Sixth video. If you have been around since the very beginning, hey, glad to have you. If you're brand new, once again, glad to have you. For anyone that's brand new, this is a dating simulation. This is a dating.
See, it's hard, isn't it?
It is easier said than done, but that's the price of live. It's a dating simulation. The pair of glasses that you see on screen is what our character wears. These are special magic glasses that can allow you to see any inanimate object in your house as an actual living person, and we have the ability to romance them, befriend them, or hate them. We unlock quite a few characters. I think we're upwards 20, 30 some odd that we've already done at this
I think
point.
we're over 40 now.
Over 40? We're getting close to the halfway mark, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're just going to continue. We got quite a few that are close to finishing up. We still have a few that are brand new for us. Some that have not even unlocked yet.
Oh yeah, so many. I think like most of the living room we haven't even talked to.
As a reminder, it's entirely fully cast and voiced from people that have been in your favorite video games, cartoons, anime, a whole bunch of stuff. So without further ado, coaches at the controls once again. Let's go.
Pilot lights unfortunately use roughly half a heating system's total energy usage by only being staying lit, but they can still be used during an electric outage. Why'd I read that fast? Alright.
Okay.
Alright, Tuesday, fully charged. What's up?
Do we want to finish Mac, Dasha?
Yeah, I'm not sure what else is there to finish for them. Like, I don't know where that conversation's going to go. So, we could try that.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. This is one of our things that we got from rummaging through our storage. So we got that. We got that. Let me take a look at... Oh, that's how you get the 4-leaf clover. It's just a sticker?
Oh, okay.
No.
That has to be like a real plant, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be like smushed between like two pieces of glass, preserves it. But the way they animate it does look like just a sticker.
Yeah, because like we have plants in here. Do we?
Do we?
We have plants.
I don't think we do.
Oh
We don't
no.
have any plants. Oh my gosh, dude. Why did it not save certain actions about like me closing the fridge and things like that?
Maybe we were like sleepwalking and we got a snack in the middle of the night.
Were we busy having a nightmare?
It could be a certain thing, a very, very, very subtle thing about our psyche as well, too. It's been stated that plants, even fake plants, have some type of positive effect in someone's mind. So, if he has no plant life at all, nothing really truly organic except for his food, then it's like, okay, he's kind of further proof that this character is separating themselves further and further and just being more withdrawn.
Okay.
Right.
That's it.
Alright.
Just a bold theory, that's all.
Let's get back to Mac.
Ah, the source code of my happiness, the algorithm of my heart. Seeing you makes my CPU buzz with excitement. You know, I could really use some sweet, sweet double clicking if you catch my clever sensual inference.
Oh, I wish. Maybe later? Why is that the only option?
Come boot up my system anytime, baby.
Do we have to come back at a certain time? Okay, so like, did we not check the status then? Like,
All right, let's come back. Okay, Dasha it is. I wasn't expecting it to be that short.
Hmm.
What is it? Hey, Dasha, what's going on?
Ah, I am so glad to see you. There is much on my mind lately.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not yet. I promised I would help you with date training, and we must finish yet. Now comes most important part.
oh, most important part.
We have had wonderful dates. Everything has been so perfect.
I am so glad that's how you remember it.
That is
That is not
technically
how-
correct.
That is not how we remember it.
You have brought me back to my house, and now we sit in your car.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
What
never,
do you
we've
do
never
now?
parked before, Tasha. Okay.
All right,
car,
I tell
park
you
car.
to hurry up and get help because my show is about to come on.
Yeah, okay, that's out.
No, I walk you to your door to say goodnight properly. Okay,
Mm.
there's a good option. I wait until you've made it safely inside before I drive away. Also a good option. Why are you pointing at me?
X is just weird.
Yeah.
Triangle is even more confusing. Like, this is the age of streaming. Who watches live TV anymore?
I'm voting for the second option.
Yes.
Uh,
Walk through to
I-
say goodnight properly.
I don't really think that there's much of an argument to be made,
Circle is not bad either because we are.
but it's for a date.
Yeah, I get what
Okay.
you mean. I get what you mean. But people like it when they care about your safety because you drive off. It's highly unlikely,
So
but
how is that different from walking her
To
to
the
her
door.
door already?
It's an extra step.
it's a lot of steps actually.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like at least
So, like
it's at
whatever
least
you were
12
about to say can also be done even more so through Square.
Yeah, it is even more safe. And I am the guy to talk about what is and isn't safe. It is the most safe.
Okay.
So-
All right, fine. New square.
Yes, just so.
All right.
It is better for your date's safety and
See?
extremely romantic.
He knows what he's talking about finally.
This
All right.
is the way to your date's heart.
Lean in for the kiss.
Wow.
Everything is whispering to you to do one thing to end the
Kiss. Kiss.
date. What do
Kiss.
you do?
Kiss.
I give you a warm hug and get you good night. I tell you to hurry up and get inside already. I give you a kiss that curls your toes and steals the breath from your lungs.
Circle.
Wow. Your date must be very lucky to experience such a thing.
Sha-la-la-la-la, don't be
We
shy.
should practice, right? Or anyone kissing you is lucky indeed. Or on second thought, never mind.
We should practice.
Yeah, let's be bold here.
Yeah, we should practice, right?
Uh,
She's been loving the bold.
Okay. All right, chat. Can Ray be successful 2 nights in a row, 2 streams in a row on the same
Yes, I can.
with the same character too?
You know what? Go back. Here's your
Or is
controller.
he, or
Oh,
is
no, no, no,
he
no.
doing too much? Time will tell.
We should practice, right?
Ray, press the button.
Practice?
Yes,
You mean you kiss me?
absolutely.
If you're okay with it, yeah.
Consent is important, kids.
Yes, that sounds nice.
You did it twice in a row, 2 games.
I mean, anything to help.
You didn't hear the fist bump that Ray just did, but you just know
Yeah,
that
he
did it.
clapped. He self-fived.
Dasha falls silent, closing her eyes as she waits for your kiss. She's shy,
Kiss,
but when your
dear
lips
girl.
meet, she comes alive, sighing sweetly and leaning into your embrace. When she pulls away from you, she's flushed and just a little dazed.
Wow, that was very good. It is difficult to think after that, but I will manage. The date is not yet over.
Jeez, chick. Jeez, chick.
Let us assume your date is not so old-fashioned, and after your kiss has invited you inside.
Not so old-fashioned is the key here.
Alright.
You are accepting this invitation because date has gone well. You find yourself sitting on my couch, looking into my eyes.
Alright.
What
Is
will you do now?
is the couch alive?
Not at her place.
Okay. But
Alright.
wait, she lives here though.
I ask you if you like to go to bed. Or I put my feet up on your coffee table and tell you to bring me a beer. Or I ask you if you'd like to watch a movie and cuddle.
Not so old fashioned here. So with that clue, I'm thinking triangle then.
I'm leaning towards what? What?
I'm going circle. I'm going the third option.
I thought you were gonna say
We-
square.
You did not spend $36 to wimp out now.
You didn't even include tax with that.
Okay, why are you saying that here though? Because like,
Triangle does not immediately suggest that we're joining her. Circle gets what you want, what we want, and what she wants.
One of us is overthinking it.
And it's not me. I'm choosing circle.
I'm curious.
If this messes up, I will be
Wait,
so pissed.
Wait. Before we do anything, can we save at this point?
No,
Dang it.
I can't. I never tried pausing, but I'm assuming I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Okay. Well, we haven't saved anything quite yet. So if this messes up, we can just load the last one, right? And go back.
You know, that's a good point, actually.
That's one way to cope. I'm going circle.
Okay.
I would like that very much.
Oh, okay. Like
A
or
beautiful end to date. I have heard enough, I think. Very, very good. You have performed wonderfully. If I am being honest, I am not sure you ever needed my help.
oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, he does.
Any date would be lucky to have you.
When we first met you, we had no empathy, we had no charm, we still don't have sass, we are beyond stupid.
That's funny.
I'm honestly surprised how we had a job for
When
as
you are
long as we
ready to
did.
date, go for it.
Thanks, Tasha. You were really a huge help.
It is my pleasure. Helping others is my greatest joy.
Now it's your turn to let me help you, or it's been so wonderful spending time with you, or so what was up with you before?
Ooh.
Torn between it's your turn to let me help you, or it's been so wonderful spending time with you.
See, I can understand all three of them really, because the third one is asking more about her. You know.
It depends on the tone.
I am leaning towards the first option.
Alright, what's up? Now it's your turn to let me help you.
Well,
No buts. What's on your mind?
well, please forgive me, but I do not feel ready to share it just yet. I must lift something heavy and make proper sense of all of this.
I get that.
I will share it with you soon. I promise.
Okay.
I'll give you some time.
Thank you. Come see me soon.
Now is soon.
I can't do it on the same day.
True. All right, 3 left. Jewel and beer.
You know what? I'm gonna turn around.
Shelley's endless energy doesn't seem to have lessened any today. When you see her, she's clutching a duster a bit too tightly.
Oh my god, look who it is! I was just thinking about you and here you are. I mean, I thought about you all night after you left and it didn't make you show up, but then like, it definitely worked this time.
You thought of me all night. What a coincidence. I thought about you all night, too. You seem a little tense. Square.
Yeah.
Huh?
mad at me, were you?
No.
Because it's all love over here, bud.
She's still holding the feather duster so tightly you worry it may snap. A distinct possibility with all that muscle.
What's with the feather duster? Or were you doing some cleaning? Or hey, careful not to break that thing.
Were you doing some cleaning?
Me? Oh, God, hey, so, like, I know you've been real busy with all the things you've been up to lately. Like, sitting on the couch, sitting at the computer, taking naps.
We do that?
I guess so.
But since you haven't really been looking at me, like, ever, it makes sense you might not have noticed. I'm dusty.
You know what? How about we take that dust and we give it
I like where this is going.
all the way to our living room and just dump it on the floor.
Threesome and chill.
I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Dust is great. It's so powdery.
It's very thick dust too, but we'll talk about that later.
But it's making me sneeze, and then that makes it a lot harder to hang onto these walls, so maybe we could, like, live to the fullest and dust me.
Shelley thrusts the feather duster out towards you. Withdrawing her hand so swiftly, you nearly let the duster fall. Your humble feather duster. You've never been all that big on dusting, but this thing does get the job done.
So about this duster, I'm just saying, like, maybe it's like a French-made duster kind of situation, like in Beauty and the Beast, you know?
Yeah. Again, this is reverse Beauty and the Beast.
Shelley has her eyes shut tightly as she waits for you to dust her. She looks oddly nervous.
You actually want me to do this, or why do you look scared, or is there a problem?
Is there a problem?
Is there a problem?
None at all. I've never wanted anything like I want this dusting, Brody.
Shelley's
That is
reassurances aren't all that convincing, but you suppose a little dusting never hurt anybody?
Dust fast and furious, dust gently, dust thoroughly.
I want to dust too fast, too furious.
Thoroughly.
Yeah, thoroughly.
Alright.
Shelley winces when the duster makes contact with her, and once or twice she looks as if she wants to complain.
Okay.
But eventually she relaxes under the duster's touch. She actually seems pretty pleased with your work. You try to hand the duster back to her, but she shakes her head.
You keep it.
A memento of the occasion.
Smells good.
I know just where to discard this.
Wow, look at us, huh? You actually talked to me, and now you've actually cleaned me. Our relationship is deepening already. You're not gonna leave now, are you?
Nope.
I kind of thought dusting you would make you less, or what are you so nervous about? Or I'd never do that.
Circle.
Oh, good. Good. Look, buddy. Pal. Boo-boo bear.
Boo Boo Bear.
Boo boo keys.
You're a human
Boo
being,
boo bop.
not a shelf. So, like, I don't know if you can understand the kind of stuff I deal with. And that's okay. Nobody understands the pressure of being a shelf. Personally, I love being so unique that nobody gets me. Imagine if I was one of those people who had tons of friends who supported them.
Can't relate.
Right.
Where would I be then?
Supported, probably. Happier? Not here annoying me, that's for sure. Oh, God.
Happier?
Supported
Kind
problem?
of thinking triangle, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? That's how they get you. You think just because people believe in me and support me, I'd suddenly shake off the fear of falling? Wow, I'd like to get a taste of some of that positive thinking for myself. Tell you what, pal. Why don't I show you just what kind of life I live? Next time you come back, I'll give you a day in the life of a shelf.
Got it.
And then you can see just how and why I maintain such an impressively sunny and positive outlook.
Sounds good.
Do I have any choice? Or do you call that impressively sunny and positive? Or yes.
These are all suck, man.
just going. I guess.
Yeah, it's the least bad, I would say.
This chick has me concerned.
Great! See you next time, pal!
Why, Ray?
Because it's just she's clearly like
Oh.
screaming for help.
What? I think I heard the sound effect.
Yeah.
With what or who?
Despotty?
No, that's in the other room.
I heard something just as I was walking out of the room.
I heard it too.
It was like, oh.
Mm-hmm. So
Uh,
So chat. This is kind of a feature here. It's not really a super big feature, but after you unlock a character, even with the glasses off or they're not awakened, they can still sort of kind of interact with you. Like if you bump to a door or one of the objects, you can hear that little bit of a sound right there. Not a word, just a sound effect that they make.
I'm trying to give you an example.
Well, to be fair, you can't touch anything with these on though.
Well, we have one more day for the storage. I want to take care of that. So get this done.
The most expensive character in the game blocks your path. It's Lucinda Lavish, beaming.
All right, never mind then.
I'm all yours.
Give me that smut.
That's smut.
All right.
Smut you shall receive.
I wonder which version of her this will be.
For today, I am Lucinda Lewis,
Whoa!
purveyor of fantasies.
Less clothes.
Wow.
Does she get more naked the more time we get to know her?
Wow.
What does lurid mean?
Y'all know what that is?
I've never seen this word in my life.
Okay. We'll look it up. I know roughly what it means. Like, I know how to use it in a sentence, but for the educated parts of our audience, we shall give them the accurate definition possible.
Yeah, I mean, we can go ahead and just keep the screen for how it is. Go ahead.
There's a couple of definitions.
Sure,
And
let's read all of them and then let them see this. I mean, you can mute us too if you want.
Adjective. Very vivid in color, especially so as to create an unpleasantly harsh or unnatural effect. Or, which I think what she's referring to here, have a description presented in vividly shocking or sensational terms, especially giving explicit details of crimes or sexual matters. So when someone says, "Oh, give me the lurid details," that's what they're talking about.
Yeah. You look different. I'm ready, my queen. Or what's with the ghetto?
I'm ready, my queen. Yes, queen.
Right?
I'm ready, my queen.
All right. It's good that you know that you're looking at the text box.
You look ready. You've been going around dating everything here, and truth be told, they're just objects.
Are you objectifying our personifying of objectifying things?
Try not to think too hard about it, chat.
Yeah.
But me, I'm built different.
See? Quite stacked, in fact.
I can see.
Yes.
Good eye. You can actually have me right now, in reality.
She's not wrong.
Come with me to my fantasy chamber, away from prying eyes.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean we lost a viewer?
You lost a viewer?
You want to leave
This
now?
time, as you are magically whisked away, the fantasy chamber appears different. done up precisely to your particular tastes.
This looks so similar.
There are all manner of sexual props
What?
for every kind of position you can imagine,
What?
and much lubrication.
What?
What did he just get ourselves into?
I see what you did there.
Do me.
Well, far be it for me to disappoint somebody.
Alright. We did not
There you go. There you go.
$36. I don't know what's that at the ending. Oh no, I slipped and fell and accidentally pressed triangle.
Lucinda puts you through your paces, contorting both your bodies into numerous positions you'd only ever thought possible in your lewdest fantasies.
96 us.
The grand finale culminates in a position spoken of in hushed, reverent tones, even in the most advanced circles.
Alright, so I don't choose the thumbnails for the sessions.
What? I'm curious. What's the thumbnail for this session?
I don't know yet. We have to finish it.
All right.
But if we linger on something long enough, no, just kidding.
Is that the determining factor?
I don't really know. I think it's like, a certain portion into the stream, but at the same time, like some things have also just been. It just seems like to pick just a random port in the stream in the VOD. So I don't really know, but I do know that we have greater chances, making something a thumbnail if we were to linger on it long enough. I'm not going to do that right now, but.
That was incredible.
One or
Tell
two.
me, baby, how do you feel?
Let's see.
It was underwhelming.
Jeez,
Loved
man.
every moment of that. Learned so many new things about myself.
Square or circle?
Circle sounds good to me.
Let's try it.
That's the goal, sweetie. That's okay if you're not ready. Now that you've unlocked the secret version of me, I will always be available to you if you choose to see me again. I hope you do.
Wallpaper. But for real this time.
It's our new logo.
I love it. All right, let's do this cleaning stuff.
Oh, look, a fantastic red shirt. If only you were a Toreador.
What now?
All right, look it up.
We're Jewish?
I think that's referring to
Yeah, I admit, this game we're learning all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
isn't that a bullfighter?
Wow. Ray is correct.
All right.
We have just been discussing whether or not we're excited for the upcoming end of our little project.
I, for one, cannot decide. On the one hand, it means we will have completed the piece. And there's something wonderful about that. Something wonderful that we've worked on together. What we've created couldn't have been created by anyone else at any other time than by us, right now. On the other hand, we won't be in the midst of it anymore. And that's... there's so much sadness in that. I think that I'll miss you all. I'll miss this.
Such suffering on either hand. How sweet. And Cam?
Where's
Yeah.
Cam? Oh, there he is.
What are we talking about?
About the end of our time together. How we feel about it. I'm very ready to have it all finished at last. How about you?
Oh. Yeah, I don't care.
Apathy. What a fetching color it is on you, Cameron.
That's a color?
Shall we get started?
Alright, let's do this.
Don't I have a good opinion on this? Yeah, let's do it. I'm with Cam.
Cam.
Aw, just when I didn't want a friend.
Wow.
I'm ready when you are.
All right then, on we go. Oh, I was wondering when we were going to get to this one. This is a photo. It's a darling photo.
Oh my.
Of you on the toilet, taking your first all-by-yourself poop. You kept screaming for her to get the camera, and you held that little little poopy inn until she went and got it.
No whoops left.
I don't think your father was there. He heard about it over dinner.
What a riveting conversation that would
Yeah, that's exactly what you would hear and imagine in your mind while you're eating your food.
Here, honey, enjoy these brownies.
Oh, no.
Shall we put this on display?
Don't be ridiculous. Obviously, we throw this away. Or everyone who comes over should see this on display. Or let's put this back in the box, okay?
Circle. I definitely don't want to display this, but at the same time, a weird part of me doesn't want to throw it out either, so, yeah, we'll just put it back in the box.
I agree.
Well, if you insist.
Did not do well for her.
That's
And it looks like we're on a roll with your childhood. Spaghetti was just not your favorite as a child, was it?
Those noodles look really familiar, actually.
My, what an amazing expression. Oh, look at those tears.
What shall we do with this one?
Coach, I'm going to call you for this one.
I'll throw this one away.
Throw this one away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love me some sketty.
Skitty?
Wonderful. Next up on the childhood railroad, you doing a lot of childhood type things. There are a couple of them that still make me smile. You playing knights with the plunger sword. That evil dragon never stood a chance. Pretending to do your homework by wearing the book on your head. You thought it was some version of osmosis, where if the words touched you, you'd just know them.
Typical whoop slap.
It didn't work, of course, but one can dream. Anyway, it's a lovely little collage.
You
know what?
I can put it on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. What is artistic if not our own life histories?
Isn't he sweet?
Here's a good question.
Not as sweet as you.
Here's a good question.
Oh, darling, keep complimenting my sweetness and I'll show you my salty side.
If you live on your own, or okay, let's put it this. If you live without your parents, would you have pictures of you as a kid on your wall?
No. It depends on the memory. Like, if it's
Okay.
just a self-image, that's just a bit too weird for my liking. But if it's like me with a group of people, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't mean like family portraits or group friend pictures or anything like that, or school pictures. I mean like a picture of you, any activity, but I will say it is a pleasant one.
I mean, again, maybe it's like if you're on vacation and something like that, and you took a self-trip, and you had one of those kind of moments. It's understandable.
Okay.
I don't know if I would just go all the extra routes in order to put it on the wall.
Well, let's say it was something you did as a kid that's very monumental. You want an award, you want some type of competition, and it is a picture of yourself. But it is obviously commemorating that event. Then what?
I let my parents keep it.
I would say maybe it's not something that would go on the wall. Unless you just are really in desperate need of decor around the house, and you literally can't think of anything else to put on your wall, and then to fill up the space of whatever your color your wall is. I would say, maybe not your wall, but as I can see, for you guys, put it on your fridge.
Yeah, we can totally see the fridge. Yeah, okay, continue.
Oh, look, it's something you made. Your Plentio pasta portrait. Your teacher was quite a talented artist.
Yeah, I made this. Not my teacher. Or, oh yeah, Miss Fowler was amazing. I miss her.
Square.
She must miss you.
She probably doesn't.
She's probably
What shall we do with it?
I'm gonna say a triangle.
Ray?
Yeah.
Macaroni art.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Nice. I almost never get dried pasta. Only the gooey stuff.
Congratulations, Cam. Oh, this one is a bit ironic. Your diploma. Your
What?
Bachelor of Fine Arts in
Hey,
Customer
got an achievement.
Service. You know, no matter what happens, you still earned this. Shall we hang it? AI be damned.
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna hang this up.
I don't know. Ray, college diploma.
College diploma.
Yeah, from Cardboard University. CBU. CBU.
CBU! Home of the Staplers.
Hang it up.
That you did. The art of an achievement.
Heck, in my bedroom wall, I have the time I won Best Imagination.
All right then.
I don't know how you measure that, but I live to keep my title every single day.
We are quite near an achievement ourselves. Oh my goodness. This is our last item. It's your graduation day from high school.
Why does he have a teddy bear?
Because it's from Cardboard University. Oh, wait,
No.
no, never mind.
She
Okay,
said high school.
It's because it's from Teddy Bear University, alright?
Okay. For real. Parents, grandparents, it's people of a certain age or generation. That is one of the popular gifts for a high school graduate. You can get it personalized. They usually hold like a diploma or a frame that has your name, the school you came from, the date you graduated, or a class of whatever. So I can understand how this has happened. I've seen real life friends that have had photos like this.
Yeah, no.
But it is that
We were
graduation,
all
though.
so proud of you. And look who else was there with you. It's Teddy.
See?
Teddy.
Hey, Teddy, he was so nice that day.
Teddy.
Who's Teddy?
With you forever and always.
Teddy is here, by
What
the way.
about this one?
It was actually a really tough day. Well, I'll go on the wall.
I know just where it should go.
Excellent. This concludes our last culling. Your walls are absolutely bursting with your memories. So much better than being bursting with them myself. Well, my darling, I'm quite sad to say that it's over. I did not expect to enjoy getting through all that with you, but you are very pleasant company. And existing on my own now, unencumbered by stuff. I can't even tell you how good that feels. Thank you for making it possible.
Thank you for your help. Or is that all you enjoyed? Or happy to help, friend.
Happy to help, friend. I guess it really depends. Do you guys want to go for her or no?
How would we go for her?
I mean, okay, by saying circle, I think that is from us friend zoning her.
Yeah.
So, do you want to pursue this character or no? Or friend zone her?
Okay, but I'm really just asking, like, what would be the choices if that was the case? Like, if you wanted to, like, what would you have to say here?
I would say triangle, maybe.
So, part of me wants to go square, too. Is that all you enjoyed?
Yeah, ask it. Just see where it goes.
Well, I enjoyed you. I enjoyed the flirtation.
There was
I
flirtation.
enjoyed the ruthlessness with which you axed the unnecessary parts of your past. I rather enjoyed being put on display. My beauty does need to be seen to be believed.
Garth Queen.
Garth Queen. Garth Queen.
Garth Queen.
There was
Hey,
a lot to enjoy.
Nightmares the
and I
Goth Queen.
am
Let's be
open
real
to all
here.
kinds of pleasure.
Because I enjoyed you quite a bit. So am I. I think you're the sexiest thing I've ever seen.
Curious about square.
Triangle.
Alright.
We have some Discord.
Speaking of which, we have a Discord.
You?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I set it up months ago.
Oh, follows there too.
Well, it's not really something you follow, but you can at least join.
Join it then.
Alright,
tiebreaker.
And it falls on me again. I think triangle's a safer option to go with for her.
Yeah.
So let's go with that.
Of course you did. There is nothing as seductive as darkness.
Darkness.
Ain't that the truth?
In fact, why don't you scoot a bit closer to me? I'll show you what I mean.
You and Memoria share a kiss
question
that
my
will live
ways.
in both of your memories for decades to come.
I think we would have got to the same conclusion either way, though.
Don't question my methods.
Wow. Alright, what do we think we got for her? So, like, what do we
Right,
think?
you
Smarts.
asked, darling.
Sass.
I think we have charm.
Okay. What is it?
I think we got more poise.
Yeah.
Because we were at 5 for both empathy and charm and keen. Because Lucinda gave us the charm.
Everything but sass is on the board.
Yeah. So we got poise. Okay.
And that's it for her.
Ah, ghost.
She's still here, actually. It's
Mhm.
interesting.
Well, she's She's the book, by the way, not the box.
Oh yeah, we have to talk to people and convince them to.
Yeah, and I feel like Lady Memoria would be one of those people that we have to get on our side there. So it's like I don't want to talk to her just yet until I know like the characters that we need in order to help her out.
Mm-hmm.
So
You want to see where Teddy is right now?
well, there's that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what the heck?
What was? What?
Oh, okay. I guess that's there.
Yeah.
Teddy.
Teddy's in where the gym stuff is.
Can we turn that into a person?
Again, I think it would be.
In the closet. There. There he is. There's Teddy.
What is that gonna be like?
We could try it the next day.
That's a little concerning.
Why? Like a toy toy.
I heard the noise again.
It's like a Toy Story situation.
Sure, but like we're turning each of these things into a person that we then try to date or at least be friends with.
Yeah. So
turning our childhood teddy bear into something
Nice.
that we want to date
Mm-hmm.
just feels like all kinds of levels of weird.
Here's how I look at it. To me it's along the same lines as a childhood friend that you both grew up with over the years that you eventually got together with. That's how I look at it. Oh yeah. Sure, we got a lot of stuff here.
Alright. So, Shelly, last time you saw her, you dusted Shelly. She took this as a sign that your relationship was deepening, and she also revealed that she's a bit scared that you'll leave her. She's promised to give you a day on the life of a shelf next time you meet.
Abandonment issues.
Dasha, your romantic training is now complete. However, something seems to be on Dasha's mind. Come back again to see what. Lady Memoria, you may now make romantic memories with Lady Memoria. She loves you.
I see.
And then this, again, I can't scroll. Okay. This time, Lucinda Lurid took you away to her chambers and gave you exactly what your sexual fantasy was. Perhaps this DLC was worth the extra money after all. You darn tootin' it was.
You know it. Nice. Still nothing from work, though.
Nah, I don't care about that.
Sure.
Alright, let's go.
That leaves me a little paranoid.
Alright.
We'll try Teddy.
Another day. Well, let's get some of our other things cleared up first. Again, I heard that noise again. Is this also Cam?
I think so, yeah.
Interesting. Alright then. Were we in the the completed stage for Mac? I remember what number she was. Yeah, okay.
There they are.
Yeah, we were in the left thing. So maybe I don't get that though.
I mean, it's love.
Yeah, but I feel like we had more from them.
Right.
Do you check the collectibles from?
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Yeah, we got all the collectibles. We reached love, so we're good on the Mac.
Alright then. Dasha it is.
Ah, there you are.
There we are.
Yeah.
Hey Dasha, you ready to chat now?
Yes. Thank you for your patience with me. Spending so much time with you. Speaking of romance lately,
Yes.
it has given me much to think about.
Me too.
Perhaps it will surprise you that a strong and cheerful desk like myself is not going on many dates these days. Truth is, I have put so much of myself into helping others, I have not left much time for myself.
What?
No, Dasha, do not lie to this wonderful human. I thought it would sound nicer if this were the case, but it is not so.
What?
But the kiss we shared, it was real.
Uh-huh. I feel for you too, Dasha.
Yeah.
I feel for you too, Dasha.
We'd be so stupid if we picked square.
Yes.
After all this work, man.
Yeah. Listen.
Truly?
Truly.
I have found love at last. No more lonely days. I give you a big kiss.
Big
Big
kiss.
hug. Big lift.
Big lift.
I am so happy. I never imagined I could find love right here at home. Who would have thought that you were seducing me all this time?
Whoa.
You seduced me.
We have no choice.
Yes.
Wanna read it?
I
I
feel like
it might have been the other way around, but who's counting?
Either way, we have been practicing dating each other all along. But it doesn't feel like practice, really.
No, it does not.
We have only done what is natural.
Uh-huh.
you know, when I'm
Oh.
love. See,
Darling,
when a man and a desk love each other very much, this is what happens.
Okay, so what did we... More poise.
Stoic, keen, sensitive, appealing, humorless.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
I don't know, because, okay, we got Mac done, we got Dasha done.
Memory is done.
Or is done.
Dolly. Let's go with Dolly.
I figured you'd say that.
Of course. We're already downstairs after all.
Well, say howdy, honey. Don't you look nice today?
God, I just love that so much.
Alright, Jay, what am I saying?
Hi, Dolly. Thinks I've been working on my style. Aw, geez, Dolly, I don't know about all that. Triangle.
I can tell.
What have you been up to under here? What do you do when not floating around the house? Triangle.
Oh, you know, just catching up on some reading.
Ah, we have that in
Some
common. I see.
novels, a bit of light research.
Triangle. Wait, research? What kind of research?
Mostly abiological history.
So
You
what?
know, when dust first started settling and forming into bunnies, historical data, that sort of thing. Also parsing through archaeological research.
You're very
Plant
smart.
morphology, translating timeless, tarnished texts. The basics.
Wow. Okay, is that a hobby of yours? Sounds like you're a real academic. Square.
That's right. I'm tenured at DIRT, the Domestic Institute of Research and Technology. I've been teaching there for, oh gosh, I finished my first PhD 8 years ago.
I got a diploma by the front door.
From Cardboard University, CPU,
CPU.
Plus my time as a PTI during my master's, so 114 years?
Ooh. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad. You should know. I do like them older. 114 years? Wow, that's really impressive. That's wild. I never would imagine. Square.
Well, thank you, Sugar. I worked pretty dang hard at it.
Excuse me. I just didn't expect you to be so educated, or I'm glad to hear you are successful. Square.
It's been a lot of mud, sweat, and tears, let me tell ya. Others were already judging me based on my looks. Why not own it?
Right.
And get paid for it, too.
Exactly. You mean you're a model? How much do you get paid exactly? Triangle.
That's right. I was Miss May in the latest edition of Play Bunny magazine.
Collectible.
And what a collectible it is. Jay, do you want to do the honors of reading out what
Oh.
it says?
You best believe I'll read this with great enthusiasm.
All right. Make sure that the microphone picks you up.
Playboy Bunny, hot for teacher, more than just a pretty face. Extra Miss May, bring an apple, score a date. Fast as a rabbit, into the mind of a fast-track educator. Find chemistry with this scientist. Getting dirty. Getting intimate with her research and teaching at the Domestic Institute of Research and Technology. All right. Dolly, you're just checking off all my boxes already. Oh, both of these are good. I want to say square.
All right. Can I have a look at the inside?
For my interview, right?
Yes, of course. Triangle.
I'm teasing you, Sugar. You're awful cute when you're flustered.
Wow, thank you, ma'am. So you've conquered media and academia. What's next? Only choice.
That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I suppose, well, what any dust is looking for. Love, friendship.
Hatred.
I'm looking for that too, I guess. I'm so attracted to you right now. Square.
Maybe not be so on the nose with it next time. Yeah,
Alright, well, fair
let
enough.
me be 100% honest with you.
Sure.
I may put myself out there, but work keeps me pretty busy. I don't meet that many new folks, especially humans.
Okay,
I'm very selective about who I spend my time with,
that's reasonable.
and what few others I can let in.
Reasonable. Triangle. Let in.
That's right. I keep myself hidden for a reason. Don't be too forward with me. I don't like it.
Got it.
Why don't we join back up here after a while and try our hand at a proper rendezvous?
Sounds like a plan. What are we going to do? How should I dress? Do I need to plan something? Circle. Do I need to plan something?
Bring a good attitude.
I can do that.
You let me worry about the details. All you have to do is show up.
Triangle. I'll be there.
Can't we go on the date now?
Jeez.
See you around.
You almost messed that up.
I almost did, but hey, I'm sorry. I got thrown off. If someone's offering you a magazine where they were nude in, it's like the signals tend to get a little crossed. Okay. All right. Next.
Well, actually, we tried doing this,
Go for it.
but Memoria stopped us because, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
And then Lucinda did it too. I
Right.
think.
So.
not with this one. Though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Are you sure?
No, we were trying to get to a Memoria, and that's when.
Oh,
up.
yeah. Okay.
And then last time I think it was for someone else.
Okay.
Give it a
let's
shot.
go for again.
Good shot.
Come back to visit dear Hirohime, have you?
Damn.
She certainly is serving up a smile. I serve mostly scorn. I annoy because I care, you chiseled rubbish heap. So, what a pleasure to see you again, my love.
So this is just bringing up Memoria again. This isn't bringing up a different character. That's the conclusion I've come to.
Yeah.
That sucks.
There are no more memories to go through right now. But we can make some new ones if you'd like.
How about a little kiss?
Little?
Oh, hell with it. A great big kiss.
Square.
Square. We already did the love.
Oh, you lovely risk taker. Hang on to your hat.
Memoria gives you a kiss that is sure to land in your own romantic hall of fame. A true old-timer.
We're covered in black lipstick marks.
Alright, so not the outcome I was expecting, but an outcome I will gladly take.
All right.
Alright. I guess we could do Shelly too. See her day in the life of Shelf.
Okay.
Shelley is pacing when you come upon her. When she spots you, she startles.
Hey, hey, hey!
She bounds over to you, arms wide open for a hug.
Embrace her. Oh my god, what the hell over there? Duck.
Embrace her.
Shelley's embrace
I'm
is
a duck.
absolutely crushing. But it's not just her raw power that makes you feel smothered. There's a desperation in her grip that makes you feel like you've entered a place you can never escape.
Cool.
The hug seems to last an eternity. Shelley's fingers sinking into your soft skin with a bruising force.
Cool.
She releases you eventually, but you're certain you'll be sore later.
Cool.
Alright, you're really gonna love this. I stayed up all night thinking about how to explain what I go through in terms you'd easily understand. I borrowed a bunch of weights from Dunk to show you. He was so excited to help me, he practically threw them at me. If I wasn't as strong and positive as I am, my feelings might have been real hurt.
That's not
It's
good.
fine though, he just wanted to help.
Do people throw things at you a lot? Or I really respect your constant positivity, or he definitely just wanted you to leave.
I'm gonna say square.
Oh, thanks, buddy. It ain't easy keeping it up in the face of the world's negativity.
True that.
For me, I am an endless ray of sunshine.
That you are.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
All right. Tell me.
I got this yoga mat right here. If you don't mind, get on your hands and knees.
Thank you. Oh, you don't have to tell me twice on that one.
Wow. Well, we're. I think everyone in the
Square?
room right now is
Square?
gonna go with square.
Hey, I'm glad you think so, but that's not the point, I promise.
Aw, man. Fine.
Right.
Shelley waits patiently for you to lower yourself to the ground, or about as patiently as she can manage. You humor her, settling on your hands and knees on the yoga mat Shelley has brought for you.
Okay, great, excellent. Now the weights.
One by one, Shelley begins to carefully arrange weights across your back. They're heavy and precariously placed. One wrong move would send them tumbling to the floor.
Alright, how you feeling?
Stupid, scared, and a little nervous.
A little nervous.
Only a little? You should be feeling scared. It's a lot of pressure to hold things up. But wait, there's more.
Oh boy.
Shelley grabs a hold of the yoga mat with both hands, jerking it suddenly from side to side. The effect is not unlike a mini earthquake. It's all you can do to hold on to the
Collectible.
yoga mat, your knuckles turning white with the effort.
How do we feel now?
Stressed, scared, angry.
She wants us to be scared, so I'm guessing square.
Well, yeah, but more than that, it's stress, baby.
Okay.
Imagine having to hold stuff up and you don't even have the proper foundation. Day in and day out, you gotta cling to a wall, not knowing whether today is the day you fall.
Shelley taps her forehead, switching swiftly from stress to a knowing smirk.
Yeah.
That's why I gotta be so positive all the time. Positivity won't keep stuff from falling, but it will help my fingers dig just that much harder into the drywall.
Can I get up now? Or wow, what can't positivity achieve? Or you must be really strong.
Circle.
Heck, I am, but positivity is the real reason I'm so strong. Okay, time to reset.
Shelley frantically clears the weights from your back, helping you stand up again.
Thanks for seeing things from my perspective. Nobody else ever wants to listen long enough to get what I'm talking about. It's always, not now, Shelley, and please stop yelling at me, Shelley, and please leave before I have you escorted out, Shelley. I gotta take these back to Doug now before he needs them again. But it was real nice talking shelf with you. Catch you on the flip side, my pal.
Alright, cool.
Alright. Well, we have one last charge.
Yes, we do.
So you finished with Shelly?
Yes, we did.
I think it is time
For Nightmare?
for a drink.
Kobe.
But Bev has the drinks.
He's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Well, Bev doesn't give me the promise that I'll see Nightmare.
Which is weird, because alcohol does that.
Maybe that's what we should do is drink as much as we can.
Oh, Lord.
It would only be like once or twice.
Did we do all these drinks?
We have.
Okay. So I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No. So we will
Do we
just
want
do-
to late?
I
forget about it. A Scottish coffee.
Well, any of our Irish fans out there immediately unsubscribed, blocked, reported.
You know what? Just for that, we're going this way.
Right. Just remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kobe makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
Ooh, that's strong.
And there we are.
So
Enjoy.
if we went
Is
to
there anything
Kobe,
you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
got an Irish coffee,
Yeah.
then went to Beverly, got another alcohol drink,
Yeah.
would that have an effect on us?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's more of a cocktail. You know how there's usually espresso martini at bars? The Irish coffee is kind of similar. You've got sugar and whiskey poured over black coffee, stir it up a little bit, and then pour some thick cream over it.
I agree, sir.
Oh, but trust me, it really makes it all worth it when you prepare it correctly. We'll see you next time.
Glug, glug, glug. And now we just have the silent walk back to our bed.
So creepy when there's no music.
Nightmare looks both pleasant and horrifying
Hello.
tonight. A strange mix of the way you once knew her and the way she's grown to look to you now.
Hello, my dear.
She's thirsting hard, man.
Yeah.
You're not going to scare me again, are you?
No. Not yet, anyway.
You're not gonna make me read your old magazines, are you?
I did some thinking.
Because I have a Miss May edition.
Realization.
Want to read it?
I thought I was losing my touch, that I couldn't scare you now that you knew me better. Fear of the unknown is cured by knowing,
See?
after all.
That's what I said last night!
But then I put it all together. Familiarity brings a whole new sort of fear to the table.
That's true.
After all, when you have something to lose, when you think you know someone, oh, it makes me shiver just to think of it.
You have something to lose, or what are you saying? Or you think you know me?
I'm gonna say square for this one.
Yeah, what are you saying?
But Coach, what do you think?
You're going to
I
make me
press it.
swear to them?
Never mind.
Nightmare's formless cheeks manage a cute flush. Somehow.
It's been
Formless
fun
cheeks.
getting to know you lately. And if I can be a little bold, you're cute when you're scared, you know?
Oh, thank you.
This
The way
lets
your
me.
body trembles.
This lets
The
me know.
frenzied beat of your panicked heart.
This lets me know that the unicorn head is the main head.
No, the lion has the mane.
Sometimes
Uh-huh.
I scare you just to hear you scream. I thought you knowing me was the beginning of the end. But maybe it's the beginning of...
A beginning.
Beginning of a beginning.
I kind of want to say that.
Don't.
A relationship.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, to be precise. I want to be with you. I like you. Like, really like you.
Oh my god, guys, she likes us, likes us.
I just want to scare you forever.
This is the Goth Queen.
I want to be friends. I just want you to leave me alone.
I like you too.
Hearing you say it back, it's a little scary.
Did we scare fear itself?
But I love scary things.
You think?
I can't see you every night, but when I do, I promise it's going to be special. Maybe I scare the daylights out of you. Or maybe I give you a little sprinkle of sweetness. You never know what you're going to get.
I like sweetness.
But when it's done, just before you wake,
Uh-huh.
it'll be just me, then you.
Both of us together at the same time?
Oh,
Kiss.
Kiss
Kiss.
Sha la 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 la, don't be shy. You know
kiss
you got
the
to
nightmare.
try. Go and kiss the girl.
Kiss
All right.
the fear.
All right, hang on. We got to think this through.
She's bold.
Which mouth?
Clearly the snake.
Listen. Chat, just to speak for a moment or two to be personal. I don't give just one kiss. I give a bunch. On the face or the mouth. Anywhere in the face or the mouth. And this is keeping it PG. So in this case, I would do all the mouths. All the maws, all the orifices that we see here.
Jeez, man. Kiss her.
You know what?
Kiss Diffie.
As you draw closer to Nightmare, she grows more nervous.
What are you?
She seems to read your intent well enough, bending down to meet you despite her clear nervousness. Kissing her is strange and wonderful. You can't make out a pair of human lips, but somewhere in the darkness your lips find her, and she lets out a sigh that warms you and sends a slight shiver down your spine.
You keep that up, and you're going to turn this into a very different sort of dream.
A wet dream?
But that's for another night. I won't scare you tonight. I just want to enjoy my time with you. But no promises for next time.
Nightmare, how are you more sensual than Lucinda Lavish is what I want to know.
Scare me, coward. Can I hold you? Or I just want to stay here with you.
Can I hold you?
I want to stay here with you.
I want to hold
I should probably hold you. But come here.
You feel Nightmare's presence all around you. She can't exactly hold you in her arms, but you feel something cool and warm and sweet and sharp all over your skin. It feels like you're in some sort of supernatural cocoon, surrounded by care with a strange undercurrent of something not quite right. It feels wonderful.
Yeah, we did it.
So what do we get
This
with
feeling,
this?
it's somewhat frightening.
I'm gonna say intelligence, because she's been a very cerebral talk out of everybody.
Yeah. There's no telling.
It freaking better not be poised.
Please give us some smarts.
It's poised! Gosh darn it!
We have so much poise, but man, are we dumb!
Come on!
We also don't have. We have zero sense of humor too. We have less than that. I like how the nightmare music just stayed for a little bit longer.
Alright.
Now what?
Alright, just to recap. Last time you saw Shelly, she gave you a demonstration of what it's like to be her, carrying a bunch of weight on your back all the time. She explained that this is the reason for her overabundant positivity. Dolly. Turns out Dolly is both a renowned professor and model. She's now looking for love and friendship, and has asked you to come back and see you again for a proper rendezvous. Philippi. I don't think anything was really all that new here.
No.
Dasha. The student has become the master. You've won Dasha's heart!
Yeah, boy.
And
That's my.
you've accepted Nightmare as she is. Flawed and beautiful and terrifying all at once. She loves you.
That's right. We're knocking some stuff out, guys.
Whew.
Who's next?
You know what?
Betty? Betty?
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in.
Uh-oh.
There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
We've been over this
Oh.
so many times, Betty.
Benoit.
You know how I feel about that.
I just need some time, alright?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
True.
I think we're 3 of them.
I could.
And have.
Huh.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
What was that all about? Are you two? Or you better not be banging people in
Wow.
the bed.
Score. Oh, I don't know.
Triangle?
Sure. What was all that?
Oh, I was just talking to Benoit. Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits, of course.
Oh.
Sounded like you were lonely. Oh, that's none of my business. I'm gonna go with square because we actually said it.
Are you jealous? Please don't be. It's just a bit of fun between friends, you know?
Listen.
But if that's ever something you're interested in.
Yeah.
Oh, God, listen.
You know, yeah, sure.
I'm sorry,
Let's go
I
for
shouldn't
it.
be going there right now. I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life.
Why not?
What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
I was hoping to get to know you better, actually.
Mhm.
Or that would be lovely.
Triangle.
Get to know me better? Well, why?
Why not?
Because it's you.
Shouldn't I know the person I'm sleeping with every night? Or, you're hot. Why you lie? Are you hiding something?
Triangle, I want to say.
Yeah. Shouldn't I know the person I'm sleeping with every night?
Oh, I don't know. It can be hard to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy.
Okay.
Truth
Well,
there. Truth there.
You know what I am, what I do.
Yes, yes.
You know I'm a free spirit.
Yeah.
What else can I tell you about me?
Tell me what's keeping you up at night. We have tell me what you did before you met me, or tell me what you do in your spare time.
Do you think these are all the questions where like we'll come back to them?
Seems like it.
I also, I'm not entirely sure because
Sure.
it didn't happen last time. So,
Well, if that is the case,
Tell me what you do in your spare time.
yeah, that's not bad.
part of me wants to say it's square. Tell me what you did before you met me. But I'll go with square.
I'm a big reader, actually.
Oh.
I love all sorts of things, but romance is my favorite. Even when I'm not reading, I can't help but write sexy little stories in my head for my favorite characters.
You and Dolly should meet.
No, more like you should get with Mac and
Yeah.
see what I've written
Oh,
and
yeah.
see if you like that.
I love fantasy, too. And sometimes sci-fi.
Okay.
Anything that stirs the imagination. Characters that make you want to fall in love.
Boy, do I have the game for you.
That's what I love most.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know. And I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness.
Okay. Well, why don't you date then? Why not confess to whoever it is you're into? That's it. Just get over it. Wow.
I'm thinking square.
Yeah, square's good because circle's obviously out. Triangle implies like, oh, that's a you problem. You're like, oh, it's just so easy to date, which
Yep, right.
on principle it should be, but practice is a different story. So, yeah, square.
Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing?
Oh yeah.
I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club. If you'll excuse me.
Wait, who's in book club?
Probably the books.
Nah, that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
You know what? I'll shoot again.
Oh boy.
Hey, you. So, like, after you left the other day, I kind of felt a little bad for ditching you.
I ditched you, actually. Or, wow, empathy. That's progress. Or, thank you. That hurt a little. I think triangle.
Yeah, she's a crap talker, so I guess so, yeah.
Nobody ditches me.
Well, I think I just did.
But if you want to tell yourself that, like, whatever, I guess. Anyway, a popular princess like me should be friends with everyone. And I basically am, but I committed to hearing your little lessons out. So, what have you got for me today? I should probably choose who we're talking to.
No more of your little friends, or please, no more crap talking buddies, or I'm going to trust you.
Square.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Coach, what type of relationship do you want to have with Bathsheba?
I want to see the romance side.
You do. Okay. Is that okay? Let me ask you this: is that the plan overall for pretty much everybody to go for the romance option?
We have to see Like which one that we want to do that for? It's a case by case basis. I can't say like everyone.
Okay.
There are going to be a good amount that we will just like stay in the friends with.
All right.
I mean, there's only so many, right? So it's like I don't want to keep having to try to rely on that. I do think that like remaining friends is in the cards for a good amount of people. I just don't think like the way that we've been handling her, it would be right for her.
So what do you say then?
I feel like Circle. I'm going to trust you.
Okay, interesting. All right, I'll leave it to you.
All right then.
Good, you should. I only ever make good choices. I got a real great one for us today.
She points at your bathroom mirror, strolling over to look at herself.
We have not seen the mirror.
Amir!
What do we have now?
All right.
Amir steps forward, greeting Bathsheba with a kiss to each cheek.
Bathsheba, my darling, I am truly blessed by your beauty.
Oh my god, stop.
You two deserve each other already.
No, it is true. Just look at yourself. The way your just bathed curls frame your perfect face. The gentle peak of your décolletage from your robe.
Décolletage. Well, look it up.
All right. All right. Don't change anything because I don't know how to spell this.
Looking up a new word?
Décolletage. Unless you know it, Ray.
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Who's that guy?
This is a mirror. This is our mirror.
Amir. The mirror.
Okay, décolletage meaning a low neckline on a woman's dress or top. A woman's cleavage that's revealed by a low neckline.
Got it.
Class and sass in equal measure.
Class, sass, and
God, I like you.
She is pretty, but we're not here for flattery, Amir. We're supposed to be practicing your social skills. Or do you actually believe in any of this crap?
My instinct is square. But you're ultimately the main decision maker for this character.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Square.
All right then.
And we are.
Okay.
You said you are practicing social skills, yes? Learning to take a compliment with poise and grace is a social skill.
Yes, yes.
Let us have an example now. Bathsheba, you may be the most beautiful bathtub I have ever seen in my life.
You are certainly one of one.
I could live 1,000 years and reflect 1,000 souls, but never would I see your equal again.
Oh, Amir.
Up.
He turns to you with a dazzling smile.
Now then, how does a woman of Bathsheba's immense beauty respond to such a sweet and effusive compliment?
All right. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Or duh, tell me something I don't know. Or that's so kind. Thank you so much.
That's so kind. Thank you so much.
Part of me thinks triangle. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Because again, it's just another like way to bring out the sass for her.
Right.
You know, I think I know why you picked Bathsheba. This is probably one of the most obvious characters that we can do for get our sass points up.
Well, I don't know that.
I mean, she...
I would hope that's the case.
She and, well, for sure, Rebel are the two that pop in my head when I think about sassy characters.
So, let's see what Triangle does for us. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
What am I? A thirsty Victorian child begging for compliment porridge.
Crap.
How awful.
Crap.
No way!
Crap.
Okay, but like, what if someone doesn't compliment me?
Is such a thing possible when you look the way you do?
Alright then, possible and overwhelmingly likely. You can't go through life expecting everyone to worship you, or you tell them to take another look at your fine self and change their approach. I think circle?
Circle sounds right. I mean, circle and triangle is what I'm wafting between.
Probably not triangle though, considering how the conversation has gone.
Sure.
I'm gonna try circle.
Nice score.
Now that's advice I can take.
It suits a top of your unparalleled grace. If they cannot treat you the way you deserve, then you will let them know. And if they still cannot, simply walk away.
God, we should have just started with you, Amir. You really know what's what.
I am only a reflection of you. All that taste is yours.
You see what I mean? He gets it. What a great time.
We learned so much today. Wow. I'm glad you had fun today. I'm glad we could waste some this time listening to Amir's fire.
Square.
Square.
Alright.
I did. Yeah.
As did I. Always a pleasure.
Today was perfect. Let's make sure we match Amir's energy next time. You can go now. Amir, sweetie, tell me some more nice things about me.
Okay.
Alright, we have 3 left for today. Right.
Anyone else in the attic you want to try? Got the AC, got the board games, the safe.
I mean, I do want to just kind of wrap up characters because I want to rack up points.
Sure. All right. What are
It's
the
like,
what are the characters you want to try then?
Well, we have Dolly again.
Okay.
Hey there, honey. I've been waiting for you.
So have I.
Ready for our date?
Let's do it. You know it, I guess. Actually, I'm kind of nervous. Triangle.
That's what I like to hear. Come on.
Let's do it. Where are we going? You said you had an idea for something fun to do? Square.
Oh, yeah, sugar. I'm taking us somewhere just a little bit dangerous.
Yeah? Let's get dangerous.
The vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that might be true.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Square. Nice. I'd like to live on the edge. Edge.
Oh, same here. Edges, crevices, you name it.
Here's
Come
the
on,
edges.
I'll show
Okay.
you. All right, we made it. Isn't it gorgeous?
What am I looking at here?
Is this
Under the couch?
But why did we move to the kitchen?
Huh.
I think this is.
And wait, could it be under Vev?
It could be.
Alright, continue.
Dolly gestures expansively, a proud smile on her face.
Where the heck are we? Whoa, cool! This is just one of the closets. Okay. Square.
This is one of Dirt's archaeological research sites.
She puts a finger to her lips, giving you a cheeky wink.
I have access, but it's strictly closed to the public. There's something down here so beautiful, you just have to see it.
Wait, I can't wait. Is it dead people? Can't you get in big trouble for this? Triangle. We're not buzzkills.
That's the spirit. They recently discovered a loose floorboard here that contains artifacts from the very first Dustonians that formed in this house almost 80 years ago.
Get more lore.
More lore. Dustonians?
Mm-hmm. My ancestors.
Hey. But you said you've been teaching 114 years.
Good catch. Dust Dust years and house years are two very different things.
I see. Very important.
Dust blows around and, unfortunately, apart. So much that there's very little known about our history. But things here have stayed almost entirely intact. We've uncovered some amazing insights into our culture. Transportation systems, bits of clothing, defense against cleaning agents. But most importantly, art.
Art? That's a different character.
Why is art important here? Dustonian art, huh? That's a new one. Triangle.
I wanted to share something with you that was truly one of a kind. Sure, the excavation in the moonlight is a sight to behold. But it's got nothing on this.
Are they collectible?
I think they're both were collectibles. Nice. Did you? Unreal. Astounding. What the heck am I looking at here? Square.
Behold, the unbridled beauty of floorboard painting 195K DMT7. Or as I like to call it, Ancient Ascension.
This artwork reminds you a great deal of historical cave paintings you've seen in your art history classes.
Dolly, this is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Can you please tell me about it, Professor? Yeah, square.
Absolutely. This is perhaps the oldest known representation of intelligent dust art in the history of the house. Scholars previously thought most ancient dust beings to be primarily drifters, hunters and gatherers with no real rituals or cultural endeavors beyond basic survival. I hope you'll pardon the pun, but this discovery paints an entirely different picture.
Wow. Why would archaeologists think that? So these ancient dust folks are pretty smart then, huh? I think these are really super great. Triangle.
Hard to say. Academia is a strange place. There's a lot of pride and politics involved. Certain experts don't take kindly to new ideas, especially if it undermines the status quo and whatever theory is currently masquerading as fact. But this discovery is what we in the field like to call undeniable evidence. And this might just rewrite the history of dust bunnies forever.
How so? Or is that big a deal? How so?
These Dustonians, as we're calling them, were unlike any ancient culture we've encountered. All we have in terms of written history is after the cataclysm of the mid-century remodel era. But the flooring here is original, and it's not just the paintings that are remarkable. The artifacts predate all recorded history, and they're way more advanced than we ever thought possible.
Tell me about it, Professor.
Well, not only are there gorgeous shards of pottery, ancient dishware, and dustworks, there's also intricate clothing and jewelry. Especially the velveteen gemstone.
Go on.
It's a gorgeous necklace with a delicate precious stone pendant on the end. The chain is threaded through a tiny hole in the stone. This particular type of gemstone can't be hammered or carved against the grain. The only way to make such a hole is with a fixed, high-speed, hydro-lubricated drill.
You're telling me these ancient Dustonians had a drill gun? That's wild for cavemen. Triangle.
Uh-huh, and there's more. Want to hear more?
I am enraptured. This is the sexiest seminar I've ever been to. Absolutely. Circle.
Let's look at the painting one more time. Tell me what you see.
Okay. Square. Some sort of battle?
Good eye. Archaeologists have been debating the nature of this painting since its discovery. It's certainly some form of violence, either hunting or war. But look closer. Notice any similarities between the hunters and the prey?
Some of them are transforming. I'm not seeing anything. Which is which? Triangle. Something is transforming?
That's exactly right. Therianthropes on both sides.
Therianthropes? That's a big word. Therian, what now? Well, pick the closest source to real life, which was square.
Shapeshifters. I gotta use the academic term, especially when I'm on a site like this. Now, look one more time. Several of them have spears sticking out of them, and some seem to be bleeding from the nose. But do you see any of the wounded dead or lying on the ground? And do any of the hunters have spears?
No? Triangle?
They don't, but they do have headdresses, pouches, and above all else,
Have headdresses, pouches.
Cyrus says, you better know what Therian tropes are. Therian tropes.
Goblets? Circle?
right. It's still a theory. We can't be sure until we do more research.
Just
But there is
study a
a small and
theory.
dedicated group of us that think. This is the very first example of psychedelic art in the dust world.
What? How do you mean? Sounds like a stretch. Makes sense to me. Square.
Think about it. What else would a place like this be used for? Why would an ancient society capable of living a comfortable and fulfilling existence come all the way down here to make their paintings? I believe this was a ceremonial site where shamans guided young warriors and civilians on a spiritual quest near the danger of the vacuum above. These paintings could be a living depiction of what they saw.
A lot of stuff here. You got all that just because some mushrooms are in the picture? You think you got this because there's doodles of half-transformed dust creatures? What do the spears and nosebleeds have to do with it? What makes you think there's drugs in those goblets and bags? Circle.
Most literature on guided shamanistic hallucinations speaks to a sensation of being speared or run through the head, heart, and back. To die before death is a common saying of many ayahuasqueros of South America.
Ayahuasqueros.
Alright. Continue.
This explains why there are no dead bodies. The injuries are figurative, not literal. Oh, and nosebleeds are a common symptom of early hallucinogenic brews.
Did not know
The
that.
research is quite expansive.
Wow, Dolly, you sound really into this. Intense lore drop, Professor. I love it. I learned something. Yay! Square.
Glad to hear it. Well, the road to Eleusis is long and windy, sugar.
Me no smart.
I was afraid of this. Oh gosh. Why is the common trope of the stupid guy with the dumb girl? Huh? That's the best I can do.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're so sweet. And thanks for coming along for the ride.
You're so hot when you say stuff I don't understand. You know it. You know she likes the more subtle approach, so square.
Well, if that
Cyrus,
wasn't a
I'm
special
trying to
mistake,
work on our
I
pets.
don't know what is.
That's why I'm going back to our recurring characters and just finishing up the routes.
You're really something. You know that? You heard my whole spiel and didn't fall asleep like some of my students.
Oh, absolutely not. How could I fall asleep while looking at you? I had an amazing time. I only got kind of bored. Square.
I'd like to see you again if you'd be so inclined. See where this goes?
Of course.
I know I could use a rest. I'll gather our things and get us back out of here. If you want to see me again, just give the old sofa a shove and I'll be waiting. Come on back now, you hear?
Will do, man. So what's ours going on about?
We're trying to work on our pecs.
The pecs, yeah. Alright, who else can we work our pecs on then?
Maggie.
Oh, yeah. mouth.
I'm so glad to see you again. You look lovely. I hope you don't mind. I took the trouble of ordering your tea for you.
What did you lace it with?
How
It's
dare
a
you?
jasmine green tea. From Kopi, of course.
Hey, Kobe makes tea. Collectible.
It's very thoughtful of you, or how did you know my order? I'm gonna say the first one.
I'm so glad you think so.
Sarah says Maggie is best girl.
Hope you don't mind. I went ahead and researched your favorite order.
How'd you do that?
Or, that's too sweet.
Detectives love to show off, so triangle.
Alright.
Simple.
See?
I just pulled your old MyFace site and sorted through the archive post until I found one where you listed a few teas you enjoyed. Then I cross-referenced that with photos of you drinking various warm drinks and did some basic image enhancement on them to determine which exact brand appeared most regularly.
Please don't do any more research on me, or you're so considerate.
I want you to feel cared about.
See?
There we go.
See?
No matter how you found out about my order, at least the thought is nice. It's fun to be here with you, I have to say, or I might have made a mistake having a date over with a detective like this. I'm gonna say square with the second one.
I rarely let my glass down, as it were, so I apologize if I'm a little rusty.
What have you been thinking?
The way you gave yourself to that last mystery. Dropped everything in order to help me solve it. Nobody has done that for me before.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Or I've been thinking about you too, Maggie. I'd go with the first one then.
That's the most attractive thing you could have said to me.
I find everything about you attractive here. You make it really fun.
I don't think those are bad options.
I'm gonna go with the second one.
Oh, my heart.
And mine.
Whoa.
What's it saying? I hope we can do something else besides solve mysteries together.
And mine.
Alright.
Maggie takes your hand in hers, holding it over her chest.
We're feeling boobs, guys.
Put your hand just here, below my lens. Do you feel how it's racing?
I'm feeling something. I'm feeling a warm spot.
Sorry. It's beating right out of your chest. What if maybe we should let it breathe.
Triangle.
Wait, before we start this, there's something that's been bothering me.
I'm sorry, Mac. Mac had a lot of weird stuff. My bad.
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
What is it?
I hope you won't laugh, but it's another case.
Alright. Another case, tell me about it. Why don't we finish what we started first? Let's go with the first one.
Yeah.
It has recently come to my attention that there is a counterfeit object in the house.
Dun dun dun.
Rumors have been circulating about it for a while. At first, I wasn't sure there was anything to them. After all, rumors can be nothing more than loose talk.
It's a phony.
But sometimes they are more than just rumors. Behind a rumor might be a grain of truth, or you mean rumors?
Rumors.
I am going to say the second one.
Yeah.
Exactly correct. The only problem is the rumors are coming from all over the place, and I can't make heads or tails of where they came from.
What do you suggest?
Well, I'd say we could bring in some witnesses.
Got it.
Let's do it. Capital ideal. I get to be good cop. Or, who have you heard rumors from? Let's talk to them.
I say X.
Capital idea.
Nobody cares what you think, right?
You know what to do.
Also,
Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
Who cares what Lux says?
I think Hoove might be the vacuum.
Hoove is a vacuum.
Alright. Alright, sounds good.
Who should we talk to first?
Wallace.
Who?
Let's talk to Wallace.
Alright.
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Alright, that's our mission.
Alright. Let's go ahead and do that then.
Wall?
heard anything about a counterfeit item in the house.
Oh.
Eh?
I told you.
Thank you, Wallace. You can go.
Should have known.
It was worth a try.
True.
Back to it then.
Well, I say Hoove next just to get a new character unlocked.
Yeah.
And to avoid Lux as much as possible.
Yep.
We could have ripped him off like a band-aid first, but yeah. Alright. Data Ducks.
Yeah, well. Let's get to who. I keep going the long way here.
It's about the same amount of time.
Alright.
If you didn't have enough on your plate, here comes Lucinda Lavish.
Come on, baby. Tell me what to do. Use me.
Ayo. Yeah.
I am forever your Lucinda Lust.
Oh, she's less close now.
Fully formed, undeniably yours.
Yes, can we bone anytime now? I'm so happy to have you as my own. I'm really glad I got the DLC.
Circle, let's break the wall.
Circle.
Oh, sing here, baby. Otherwise, I would just be, well. So tell me, I'm yours, madly in love with you, forever and always.
You know, as many times as we see you, why didn't we get the love a long time ago with you?
Do you feel the same?
Oh man, I don't know what to do here, guys.
Oh man, I think we should just be friends.
Get lost.
Come here, baby.
Finally. Finally.
I love you, baby.
Given how random she is, she's definitely one of the trickier ones to complete.
Right.
Alright. Well, she already gave us +5 charm. Let's see what she gives us this time around.
Please give us some sass. Spare sass, please. I'll take one and I'll be happy with it.
Since you chose me,
Whoa.
I'll give you access to my fantasy chamber anytime you want.
How is that possible?
All you have to do is come with me on a magic carpet ride.
So,
A whole new world.
over, sideways, and under.
Where is that at in the house? I have to talk to Florence. You mean speak with the carpet? I don't have any magic carpets in this house.
Circle.
Yeah. Circle.
You just have to point those little spectacles at the rug underneath the bed, and I'll whisk you away to my chamber.
Now you know.
Alright then.
We can replay the part where we have our way with each other. Or listen to my soundboard.
You need more sounds, Dabs!
All according to your liking.
So,
Come again, will you?
would she still be random at this point, or not?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But that also kind of brings the question of, like, how random will Nightmare be then, too?
Right.
I think the coffee is still pretty guaranteed, though.
I know, but it's like, if I don't want to have to keep going through that and, like, taking another of my hearts,
Right.
then it's like...
I'll be coming!
That's right.
Alright, Hoove.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor.
I hate to have to say this, but this guy actually looks like a guy that we have clean our store every other week.
Wow.
Like, down to the stuff that he uses for work.
Are the colors the same, too?
No.
Okay.
But, yeah, he's also a guy that just, like, has dreads and stuff like that. It's like,
How perfect.
huh. I will never be able to tell him this, especially to his face, but it is nice to know that I get it.
Yeah.
No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression. Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
He also has like the similar kind of facial hair too. He's just missing the glasses. I think.
His outfit seems like something out of Star Wars.
I was thinking Stormtrooper too.
He looks like an undressed Baymax.
Oh yeah, I see that.
What's that?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't like it.
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo! Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I can hold my breath for.
Okay. And then I walked in on that. Seems like a while. I regret coming here.
Square. Seemed like a while.
I'm up to 3 hours.
Good.
All right. Now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. The friends just call me Who, though.
Hoove.
What's up?
Henry Hoove.
I wonder why the Henry.
Henry Hoover.
I no longer wonder about the Henry.
You here to chat?
It could have been
Or
Herbert.
is there another incident to clean up? Today was supposed to be my day off.
I'd love to try. I might have dropped a whole packet of wet noodles. Okay, this is like our very first introduction to him. I think we'll have to speak to him again in order to get Maggie's dialogue to join us.
Yeah.
But let's just start with the first one.
Sure. What about?
Oh, wait. So you're the one who's the investigator?
That's right. Crime scene investigation.
GSI, huh?
I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times. I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
Looks big. Seems pretty full. Or what kind of stuff do you investigate?
Circle.
You wouldn't believe the sorts of things I'm called for to check out. The evidence I pick up gets to be real interesting sometimes. Hair, bits of your dead skin, fingernail clippings.
Okay, what else?
Did I mention lots of your hair?
You did not. Please don't ever mention it again.
Yes.
I don't mind. Part of the job. I also end up finding buttons, lint, paper clips, coins.
Coins.
You name it.
As long as you don't
If
pick
it's
up
smaller
dust
than
bunny,
a
we're
quarter,
fine.
I've probably got one somewhere in here.
But if you run out of space, or it seems like you're packed pretty full.
Triangle.
I wouldn't worry about that. Plenty of room still.
I bet you've been all over the house, or you seem tired.
Triangle.
You know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think. I mean, you never know. There are always places I might not know about. I have heard rumors about a haunted attic.
Nah, you're making stuff up, bro.
It's no longer haunted.
Nah, but I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
Yeah, never heard of that. Ghosts ain't real. Wow, both. This kind of lets you know where we should have met him.
Interesting.
Yeah? Just a rumor, I'm sure.
Right.
Shit.
You seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week. But I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
You drink? Ooh. What's the hardest part about your job, or what do you enjoy most about the work, or what do you do for fun?
Say circle.
Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun.
Used to.
I used to love watching a good game,
Used to.
especially with fellow fans. And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work.
Are you talking about oscillating fans?
These days, I don't know. I just felt a bit too cluttered.
Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you. But I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. Maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink.
Sounds good.
See you soon, Hoof.
It's a promise.
Yay.
Yeah, we're winning.
Oh.
Work, finally.
But first, Dolly. For your date with Dolly, you went to an archaeological site and learned about her ancient ancestors, the Dustonians. She's eager to see you again. Bathsheba. Last time you saw Bathsheba, Amir joined you and helped you give some social lessons to Bathsheba. Maggie. You've agreed to help Maggie solve the case of the counterfeit silver. There have been rumors around the house that the silverware is fake. Oh, it was the silverware. I didn't know that. Go speak with Lux, Hoove, Wallace, or Stepford. That must be the steps.
The stairs.
Yeah. Maggie will meet you at their locations for questioning. Betty. Turns out Betty is friends with Benoit, friends with benefits. You talked to her and got to know her a bit better, but there still seems to be something on her mind that she wants to share, but can't bring herself to it yet. Henry, who?
Zeno Robinson.
Scroll. Alright. Hoove has been working non-stop, harder than he should, but he knows he's got to keep things running smoothly or else the whole house will be full of grime scenes. He's really proud of his job, though, slightly depressed because he's always confined to odd corners of the house. What he'd really love is someone to see him not just as a hard-working tool, but also as a good companion worthy of love. Though a nice bag change once in a while, couldn't do any harm, right?
Likes brews, sports, and holding on to stuff. Dislikes letting go.
You met Hoove, an easygoing, overworked crime scene investigator who seems like he might just have a bit too much on his plate. He'd love to hang out with you next time over a drink or a game, to reconnect with who he was before he was so overworked. His collectibles include go drinking with Hoove, catch a ball game with Hoove, remove Hoove's buttons from his bag, okay, remove lint and hair from Hoove's bag, remove a bird from his bag, and remove something from Hoove's bag.
Can the bird be something, though?
I'm more concerned about this one.
Yeah, because everything else was listed. That just went to something.
And last but certainly not least, I don't think anything crazy. Likes licking, dislikes lame wads. I think that's different.
Yeah. Okay.
Valdivianites, it's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today, only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
Right. Uh-huh.
Alright then.
Alright, now what? You want to do Betty?
What time is it? Oh? You want to get him out of the way again?
Let's do it.
It's up to you guys.
Timothy is just putting the finishing touches on polishing a pocket watch. When he sees you, he waves you over, setting the watch aside and pocketing the cleaning cloth.
What do we want with him, though?
I think we're on the side of hate.
Is that what we wanted, or that's how it came out to be?
I
That
think
way?
this is how we're gonna have it.
Okay.
There you are, just on time.
Hey.
I also don't know if we're like doing ourselves any favors by like actually listening to his replies of like trying to be on time for him. Just like we have a dedicated time to hate someone.
Right.
Like we don't just go up to him randomly. No. We make sure that we hate him on his time.
On his schedule.
It pisses him off that much more.
I must say, I'm absolutely chuffed to see how timely you've been.
Don't use that word.
You're
Why?
right on schedule.
Oh.
I was just polishing some of my
Good
timekeepers.
for you, buddy.
Would you care to join me?
I don't find fun out of polishing clocks.
Uh-oh.
Well, this must be my birthday. Circle.
Really?
Circle.
Oh man, I want to go with square.
You might hit us so much he might actually give it to us.
Are we really certain? We want to go circle.
Triangle's the more neutral answer, though.
You're right.
Capital. Have a seat, darling.
Darling.
Now, when last we spoke, we discussed the importance of what?
I have no idea. Time.
Time.
Time?
Timothy stares at you, as though waiting for something.
Liness. Timeliness.
Okay.
Well, halfway there. You almost had it. Timeliness. The biggest lesson here is that time, above all else, is the first thing you must consider when it comes to love.
Why?
Crap! I could have talked to him in the other form in the bedroom.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
It's alright.
There are, of course, other things to consider.
Yeah, like why you're a cat.
Having a schedule for
Why did you
life
say-
is imperative to ensure you are using every moment with your lover correctly.
Oh.
Are you trying to tell me how to love someone?
Even during sex?
Yeah, circle.
Yeah.
Circle.
Why must you say it so disdainfully? There is nothing more arousing than an orderly, efficiently planned date.
How's that been working out for you, buddy?
Picture this, if you will. You and your date arrive at your dinner reservation exactly on time.
I mean, doesn't mean that the restaurant is gonna be okay.
Wouldn't that also mean? I mean, what I've heard is that you show up early as a respects, and so that you can group up together to be on time.
Right.
So like him being like, oh hey, if the date is at 8, and you know like you show up at exactly 8 o'clock, you're kind of rushing things afterwards. Actually,
Uh-huh.
if you're gonna give yourself a little bit more time to work out anything else, give yourselves the buffer of making sure that, hey, in case anything goes wrong, I still can get there in the appropriate amount of time.
Uh-huh.
But if you're just showing up at the very last second in order to be considered on time, it just seems like you're rushing things for no reason.
Yeah. See, I think
Your
that
date says to you, darling, what's on the agenda?
I think that just explains why this guy is single.
Jeez, man. Okay, they're all single to an extent.
Cyrus says Aladdin taught us nothing is more sexy than being punctual.
You say to them, we have approximately 10 minutes to review the menu and engage in small talk.
Oh, good fun. A whole 10 minutes.
This reminds me of the SpongeBob special where
SpongeBob was hosting that party, and they had that exact list of things. You guys remember
Is that the one where
the SpongeBob's house party where he tried to
yeah.
be in a buddy suit, break into his own house, got
Yeah.
arrested?
Yes,
Yeah.
They can only moan in needful appreciation for your immaculate scheduling.
Stop saying it like that.
Is that really what you think would happen? I'm aroused just thinking about it. I've never been more turned on in my
Circle.
life.
Square.
Circle.
Alright, guys, make your case. Why would I choose triangle?
You didn't pick triangle.
Why would I choose triangle?
Okay. I think that's the neutral answer between these choices.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's more of like the realist answer.
Alright, why would I choose circle?
Because it's funny, and it gets us towards hate.
Sarah says square. For once, we don't care about our chat, and
Well, the feeling is mutual. How distasteful.
Okay.
At any rate, scheduling your entire date down to the minute is not only efficient, but an excellent bonding experience for any couple. So let us practice now.
God,
You have asked me on a date, and we have both arrived on time.
Oh, that's it. That's just the thing I wouldn't ask you.
what in the frickin' bootleg Dasha are you trying to be right now?
As we are seated for dinner, I look deeply into your eyes and ask you about tonight's agenda. You say?
I've never been more turned off in my life. Oh man, I begin to explain the history of pocket watches to you in great detail. I ask the waiter when they're bringing the bread basket. I read off a meticulously planned timetable for the evening in increments of 10 minutes.
Triangle.
I say square.
Square.
Bread cannot keep time.
Neither could a cat.
Are you mad?
You're the one who looks mad.
That is a Hatter. Hey.
You must give me the schedule for the evening.
Don't you have it then?
Say it like that one more time. I dare you.
Let us try again with another scenario. And please do better this time.
You do better.
Surprise! Our date has gone swimmingly.
That is a
God,
And
surprise.
I have invited you to another activity.
Why? Get the
What
hint.
your schedule has not accounted for this unexpected excursion.
Alright, Ray's ready to throw hands.
I'm ready to punch him in the throat.
No, I'm gonna throw my first hand and my second hand, and I'm gonna make sure that it hits your second hand and our hand.
What about the second hand?
And the minute hand too.
Horror of horrors! What do you do?
I don't know. Don't care.
Yeah, we need to see if we can meet Bryce Fattenbrook again just to tell him about this experience.
Yo.
And be like, hey, out of every character that we've seen so far in this game, you were the one that we had the most fun hating. Like right away.
The thing is, I think
I bid you good night and tell you we'll do this another day. I slap you for daring to disrespect the schedule in my time. I hurriedly arrange my schedule to accommodate.
Coach, if you ever do anything for me, please pick square.
What were you gonna say though, Jay?
I was gonna say the funny thing is I think Lux deserves way more hate than
But they're not as entertaining to hate though. That's the kicker.
What is your choice?
That don't matter.
You know what the crazy thing is? You know what the crazy thing is? I know why you're picking square, but he actually might like that because we're respecting the sanctity of the schedule.
I don't care. I get to slap him.
No! We cannot enforce
Yes, no.
time under threat of violence.
Yes, we can.
I suppose I should be happy I have managed to make my point, but unacceptable.
No, you gotta say that right.
Unacceptable!
Unacceptable!
This conversation is beginning to dwindle. Before I bid you leave me once more, tell me what you have learned
Oh boy, I've learned so much in this playthrough.
I've learned that volume control for you guys is paramount. And I think someone owes you guys an apology for the violation of your ears.
Sorry.
Because the microphone can only protect you for so much.
I learned about
Last time
custodians.
we learned the value of timeliness. Today we learn the value of
Timeliness. Shouting to emphasize their words. Timeliness. Scheduling.
Circle.
Triangle.
Yeah.
for the love of time. Scheduling! Scheduling! I would so love to talk to you at length about crafting a proper schedule, but I'm afraid my time runs short.
Oh no, we ran out of your 10 minutes?
Oh,
If you
man.
wish to continue our talks, return to me at 9 p.m. As ever, no sooner, no later.
We should come back at 11.
We should come back at 9 a.m.
No. 9:01 or 8:59. See, thing is,
Now we need to make it seem like we have somewhere to be. So 9:01 it is. 8:59 means that we were
well, see,
running out of things to do.
Well, see, the thing is, with someone as particular and anal as he is, do the thing as close as possible to his schedule, yet still mess it up. All right, now what?
Right.
Betty?
Yeah, I was trying to go to her. And then that's when I realized I should have been talking to you.
Well, we could talk to him first thing in the morning.
Just what I want to have happen.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. You recognize that odd feeling. Betty is speaking with Nightmare.
You really don't think you could do it?
You're in the daylight?
We're
Whoa.
seeing Nightmare out of our dreams? I didn't know that
What?
was a possibility.
Others can see you?
Whoa!
This is the most ambitious crossover in history.
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
She's blushing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand.
They sure
It's
have.
not the worst idea.
Since the very beginning.
What does that imply?
What do you mean?
The very first people that had sex were like horrified of what was going on.
Yeah, it's called Adam and Eve.
What is happening? What am I doing? Well, there's no intimacy. It's just they're both screaming.
Well, let's look at the case of Dracula, a horror story, but he's a very suave individual.
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work. And you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't.
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary?
Phrases I've
Now
repeated a
that's
lot.
just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
I'll see you later.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear.
Doug?
Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
What coming? Were you trying to have nightmares? What the heck was that about?
Square?
Well, maybe. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares. I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
Circle.
Yeah, I'm more like a circle. Right?
Yeah.
Me too. Okay, see how this strikes you.
Alright.
I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss. But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There, you see?
That wasn't sexy in the least. Or oh wait, I do kind of get it. The scariest part is you waking up alone. Honestly.
Where?
Right? That's a pretty tame example. But there's all sorts of possibilities. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems. But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do.
So wait, I'm kind of looking at this late, Cyrus. You said just wait until she achieves physical form for Nightmare. I didn't know that could happen because we just finished her route.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was more.
She just deals with it differently.
What problem is that? Or is she in love with someone too? I truly don't care about her or your problem.
Try more.
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
Consider it done. I wasn't even listening. We can't do that, but I would like to talk about you.
Circle.
Yeah.
You would? You're too sweet, you know. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
What? I knew it. I literally sleep on you every night.
Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I have no idea.
Part of me's thinking circle. Because saying I knew it is just being too strong here.
Right.
What is just being a little too clueless?
Right.
I'm gonna try circle.
Okay.
I'm all too aware. But you know what I mean, don't you? You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
What? I'm shocked. Wow. Stunned. Never saw it coming. My presence is torture? Wow. Thanks.
What?
Please, don't pretend to be surprised. For years it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
What's so special about me? That doesn't sound normal. I never slept so well before you.
I never slept so well, so yeah.
You don't know what it means to me to hear that from you. It's what I was made for, you know? I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know.
In my head, or in my house.
But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet, especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. but I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please take some time to think about it. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
All right. I already have my answer, or this is too much.
I already have my answer.
Please, just give yourself the night, even if you think you know what you'll say. And sleep well tonight.
You too. We don't.
Go look at the clock over there. I just want to see something.
It's 9 o'clock,
Okay.
but I can't talk to him right now.
Yeah, I knew that, but I was just wondering if it has it by, the minute.
No, I think it's like strictly like 3-hour increments or whatever. Because like once we're done talking to someone else, then it'll be midnight.
Right.
Let's see here.
Shelly?
I guess so.
What up, my pal? Oh, I can't believe you're back after the last time. That little negative voice in the back of my head was really sure you'd never come back after that whole weights thing we did. But I wrestled it into submission with the power of positive thinking.
Those. That sound and that face didn't seem like it went together.
I didn't spend the entire night sweating and crying.
Always when you say things like that, please don't search yourself on my behalf. Sounds like someone wasn't thinking positive enough. Jeez. Square?
I'm thinking triangle.
Triangle.
Yeah.
Huh? Why? I told you I didn't spend all night feeling sad and scared. That's a thing that very definitely didn't happen.
Uh-huh.
For the first time since you've met Shelley, you're interrupted by the presence of another.
What?
Darling,
Oh!
I did not expect to see you here, Miss Shelf. It appears I have interrupted.
Oh no. 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 Dasha, it's not what it looks like.
I will return another time.
No. Dasha.
Oh, for the love of God, please stay. Oh my. Wow, you're so popular, Shelly.
Wait. Who is she calling darling, though? I don't mind, Square.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Great! Yeah. Well then, I will keep it short. Shelley, your constant anxiety is creating atmosphere of tension in the house.
She was talking. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone is afraid to hurt your feelings, so I have come to have talk with you. You're not here to hang out with me? This is business school.
Two muscle
Oh.
mommies together.
Shelley's eyes fill with tears. Where you would expect her to have an outsized reaction, she only looks down at the ground. This looks like real hurt.
Well, it looks like you hurt her feelings anyways, so that's how you get her to stop talking. Or don't you think you could have said that a bit nicer?
Ooh. It's all kind of harsh.
I'm thinking circle.
I have to agree with Coach on triangle here.
Okay.
The other two sound just a little too harsh.
I am not intending to. They care about your feelings, Shelley, really. But we have tried dancing around it for long enough.
Maybe you could give her some advice on relaxing. There must be something you can do to help her chill out. Or can't you give her the secret desk cheat code to stability?
Wow. Maybe you give her some advice on checking.
Square?
Triangle? Coach tiebreaker.
I was thinking circle. Alright, why would I choose triangle?
Well, here's the thing. We've been through the whole route with Dasha. We know she gives solid advice.
Now, why would I choose Square?
Just seems like a nice suggestion, the phrasing of it. You know, because like there's a question at the end of maybe you could give her some advice on relaxing, or there must be something you could do to help her chill out.
And why circle?
Just to kind of lift up the mood. I think I'm going to lean towards triangle here.
Okay.
What can I tell you but to relax? You must trust in your muscles. They are considerable.
Shelley sniffles, finally speaking.
Easy for you to say. Nobody put you together wrong.
Oh. Dang. I knew we were stupid. I didn't know we were that stupid.
Well, does this mean that we were the one that put the shelf up?
I don't think so.
I mean, there's some
furniture's been here forever.
But there's also like, you know, some people could make the house and then not do it all that well.
Alright.
You can just trust you're gonna do your job every day.
What do you mean put you together wrong? Shelly, are you improperly mounted? Or what?
Swear.
Tears stream down Shelley's cheeks. Dasha gives Shelley a sweet, if awkward, pat on the shoulder.
I am sorry, Shelley. Please, try just to relax a bit, eh? We're all on your side, even if you do not feel it every moment. I will let the two of you speak.
Shelley sniffles again.
Yeah. I'm mounted wrong. No studs, no anchors. Right into the drywall. Why do you think I'm so strong? I've had to hold on like crazy for years and years. Dasha and Abel and all the rest of those guys, they don't know what it's like.
There's no music, Ray.
I know.
Abel must be the table.
Yes.
They can just rely on their own muscles to get the job done, knowing nothing's wrong. Me? I just gotta know one of these days I'm gonna fall. Someone's gonna put too much weight on me and I'm gonna rip right out of the wall. Whoever I'm holding up's gonna break. And I'm gonna know it was all my fault.
Can't we just remount you properly? Or isn't it the fault of whoever installed you? Or don't be so negative.
Square?
I get what you mean, and I don't disagree. But I can also see Triangle just saying, you know, helping her with a solution, you know.
Right.
Coach?
It's not circle this time. I don't think she needs someone to blame. I do think that she needs someone to kind of help her in a different way.
Yeah.
And since, you know, Dash is just saying like, oh, hey, just relax. You know, it's like, it's not really like advice to give here. But maybe we can, you know, kind of help her with a solution.
Yeah.
You think I didn't think of that before?
Crap.
I tried asking around the house years ago if anybody could fix me. Nobody but Tony was even willing to try. And I am not letting that guy near me.
Tony?
The tiger?
You're the only person I'd trust to even try.
I'm really not handy. I don't even know where to begin. This is not my problem. Okay.
I'm gonna say square for this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Guess it was stupid to think I could fix it.
No. Oh.
That's fine. Guess that's enough negativity for now. Just gotta be positive.
It's clear Shelley's heart is not in her affirmations.
Maybe there's a middle ground here.
Yeah.
What, like
Just be scared and not so loud about it? I guess that could work. I'm gonna go think.
Shelley walks off away from you without looking back. You've never seen her so quiet or down.
This doesn't necessarily mean this is a bad outcome. After all, Lucinda did something similar.
Well, time for bed.
I'm just more worried at the fact that like they didn't even give us an option to be like, yeah, I'll give it a try to fix this.
I thought you'd said you'd see me later tonight, Nightmare. What the heck?
Want to talk to the cat? He's right there.
I mean, it's 8:59.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
What are you doing here? I told you to come at 9 p.m. sharp.
It's AM too.
No, no, no.
Well, I'm here now, so what? Oh, come on. Don't be so mad.
Square.
Triangle. I will do everything I can to be a jerk, Sam.
Cyrus says, listen to the kitty. We will not.
You have chosen the worst time to come.
Why is it the worst?
I demand you leave at once.
Don't know what to do.
I do not understand. Why do you stand here staring at me?
Because you're a freak of nature.
Also because you're funny when you get mad.
I told you.
The heck?
Because he's a cat.
Yeah?
Run, for God's sake!
Oh, he's changing. He's turning. The beast is coming out.
Oh?
Timothy falls forwards onto his hands and knees,
Oh, God.
arching his back like a frightened cat. He almost looks like a Halloween decoration.
Okay.
He convulses, as though something terrible were ripping through his body.
He's a werecat.
It's awful to see. It reminds you of the werewolf movies you've seen. But there's something feline about it all.
He's going full cat?
He stills on the ground, and then he yawns and stretches, as though nothing strange had happened at all.
So sleepy. Yeah. Maybe time for a cat nap.
Bryce, you better have gotten paid good for this. Timothy, are you okay? You seem different. What the hell happened to you?
What the hell happened to you?
Circle.
Let's go here.
What? This? Does it upset you, Master?
His name is Timmy now?
Oh.
Master.
Oh, no.
Got it,
No.
Master.
Don't you call me that.
You
Master?
own the clock, don't you?
That's
I can unown it.
Time to unplug this clock.
I can refund you like I do with Dishy.
That makes you Timmy's owner. Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
You don't like it when Timmy calls you Master.
No.
Cut that out.
It's cute.
Makes you uncomfortable.
Do you want me to say that or cut that out?
Either is fine.
Oh, has Timmy displeased you?
Stop saying things.
The Catboy brings his hands to rest just under his chin, his eyes growing larger and shinier in an almost cartoon-like fashion.
Timmy, sorry.
Don't say it like that. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Bryce! I have massacred my boy! Bryce!
How do you go from a Nosuke to this? Bro, how much do they pay you for this?
Oh. What do you
no!
Welcome.
No! No!
The only thing I can say. No! More forced dialogue. Can you please just explain what the hell's going on?
It's simple. Yeah.
No, it ain't!
Timmy has a condition. It's tied to the clock.
Okay.
Timmy spends half the day like this.
A nightmare freak.
A nightmare freak.
Like this?
Yeah, nightmare freak. Not nice.
Don't care.
Timmy loves himself just the way he is.
Good for you,
But
Timmy. I
when
don't like you.
he's back to boring soup form, he hates himself.
Ah, so he prefers just being a cat.
So he hates himself too. Well, then he shouldn't understand why we hate him.
All he cares about is schedule. Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a
So
cat.
he's so worked up about appointments and scheduling, so no one else will see you like this?
Exactly. You're such a smart human.
Not according to my stats.
Timmy yawns and stretches, curling up on the rug in front of you.
Maybe you'll come back and play with Timmy later.
I want to kick you.
So sweepy.
Oh, it's the Boa Hancock way. Isn't that right, Ray?
Transformation takes a lot out of Timmy.
Don't you dare bring up her name during this situation.
Do you care what time I come back? I never want to see you in this terrible form again. Enjoy your nap.
Triangle.
Yeah, do you care what time I come back?
I also want to say square.
Triangle.
Timmy doesn't care. Yeah.
Okay, Timmy doesn't.
Just come when Timothy tells you not to. Timmy is here before or after 9 p.m.
Ah.
Nap time now.
Okay.
Well,
That happened.
Well, what are we up to now?
I don't know how close we are to finishing Bathsheba. Let me try that.
Bathsheba looks, for the first time since you've met her, sad and entirely unenergetic. She sighs when she sees you.
Oh. Hey.
What's wrong? Uh-oh, did someone forget to compliment you? Or, wow, rude.
Triangle.
Everything. Talking to Amir was like so great. I was like, wow, I could use this experience again. So I went around the house, using all the lessons I learned from you.
Could you repeat those for me? Or what exactly do you think those lessons were? Or, oh boy.
Square.
1. Tell others they're being annoying.
No.
2. Whenever you have something shady to say it.
What the heck?
3. Make sure your future friend compliments you constantly.
What? You told me that didn't make you any friends. I can't understand why that didn't work. That is not what I taught you.
That is not what I taught you.
Not what I taught you.
Yes, it is. I was paying attention. You need to take responsibility for what you've done.
Look, Cyrus, we've done all the Timmy things we could.
Stomach.
There ain't nothing else.
Your little friendship lessons made me enemies. I thought I was going to get compliments, and I got insults and rejection.
You don't deserve that. Maybe you need to try a different approach, or it's what you deserve, really.
Square.
Like what? Humility.
No.
No one would ever ask a princess to be humble.
They would just expect it.
They have.
It's not in me. I don't get it. Everyone around here is so easy to talk to, and they know just who I am. Well, most everyone is. I wasn't expecting the rest of the house to be so mean.
Welcome to the real world. I wish I could tell you life isn't like that, but it is. You can't control what others think of you. Don't make it your problem.
Circle.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I wish I could, but I don't know how.
Look, unless you've got some good tea for me, or you're gonna tell me how pretty I am, I just want to be alone.
I heard Sean Lou's upcoming album has been delayed again. They're the most beautiful song I've ever seen in my life. I'm not doing that.
Do we press square and feed into her cravings?
Maybe.
I kind of want to say triangle.
I just don't know how healthy that would be for her. But if I were to say square, but if I also I don't want to say circle, and I don't know how well she would take if we said triangle. You know, I don't. Cyrus says Bathsheba's just discount Boa.
Kinda, yeah.
There's not many good choices here. I don't want to have to feed into their cravings, but I don't like my other options either. Here.
Oh, well, that is pretty good. But I'm still sad.
Yeah, I figured.
I just need a little time for me, okay? Let's talk later.
I really don't know how close we are to her. Right. Go back to Hoove. I keep going the wrong way again.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Hoove holds one finger up to you, his chest rising and falling with panted breaths. He bends over, both hands on his knees, his forehead and cheeks shining.
Give me just a sec.
You okay?
Yep. Okay. That was a little difficult.
Talking is hard for you. You seem pretty winded. Why don't you take a break? Or you're all sweaty.
You seem pretty winded.
Yeah. Seems like my sunshine is a little light right now. Maybe I better take a second to catch my breath. So, what brings you by?
I was hoping that Maggie could kind of join us for the discussion about the whole thing, but okay. I was thinking we could do something together. I just wanted to get to know you a bit.
I'd love that. What'd you have in mind? I'm not sure if I mentioned it last time, but I'm a big sports fan.
Same here.
And I'll never turn down a nice can of lubricant.
The other thing that is comparison to the actual worker that we know is that he's also a pretty big sports fan. So it's like we're not really helping it out with what's going on there.
As long as I'm not on the job.
I don't know what his thoughts are on that though. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. How about a drink? Oh, is there a game on?
You better believe it.
I mean, at the time of the recording, the NBA Finals just recently happened, so there's that.
The Yankees are playing the Sox.
There's also baseball. That's just pretty year-round. Alright. I love the Hanks. I'm more of a Sox fan myself. I am familiar with both of these sport teams.
Sport teams? Circle. Sport teams.
Nah. We could, because we gotta let them know that we're also in the sports. So, I'm gonna say square.
Alright.
What? You must be crazy. They stink.
They stink like victory. At least nobody blows their nose on the Sox. I'm gonna triangle?
your confidence. But let's see who comes out on top today. Come on, it's almost game time. We don't want to miss it.
Hoove takes you to Valdivia Arena, where the two of you witness an athletic event on par with the greatest games the human world could ever offer. You cheer your hearts out side by side.
Let's go, Hanky. Suck, sports ball, sports ball, sports ball.
Is your heart pounding from the thrill of the game? Or is it Hoove's presence so close to you? The only thing you know for sure is that you'll never witness another matchup this exciting.
Wow. What a game!
Yeah, that third inning snot rock was really something. Our Hankies absolutely crushed those Sox. My Sox just laid the smack down on your Hankies. Why is the first option making me... Okay, this is my first time to be all sporty. This is reminding me of the first time... Oh, no. 2014 World Series. We were watching... It was the Giants versus the Royals. And the Giants pitcher at the time, Madison Bumgarner, man, every time they zoomed in on his face, he would just be blowing the meanest snot rockets out of his nose. And it would just be such inconvenient timing every time they zoomed in on his face. Like, if you know how vividly you remember that, when it happened like 11 years ago, like, I still remember that moment clearly.
Oh, man.
So I'm gonna say that.
Haven't seen a move quite like that before.
Do you feel like grabbing a drink? Oh no, the game is done. Let's go.
You read my mind. Let's crack a can.
Hoove hands you a martini glass filled with a suspiciously dark liquid. It smells like alcohol, sure, but there's another strange scent you can't quite place.
Blood.
Cheers!
I've been saying glug glug glug.
Mm-hmm.
Of all of the drinking sounds they could have said, you know, like gulp or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I didn't realize that me saying that would actually ring true. Why do I have like these strange predictions?
You must guess, really.
The drink tastes distinctly like the scent of motor oil. It leaves an unpleasantly greasy feeling behind.
Don't drink the motor oil. Well, too late. It tastes like lubrication.
Yeah.
No, isn't it great?
For you, baby.
So, how you feeling?
Like I want another. Well, let's continue the movie.
Round 2 coming up.
Oh, Mr. Waiter, 2 more, please.
Waiter!
Ooh, nice buzz going now.
Me too. Let's eat some snacks and get to know each other. How about another? On me this time.
Where?
That kind of night, huh? I'm game. Bottoms up.
Gluggity gluggity glug.
Hoove looks relaxed. Perhaps a bit too relaxed.
Woo! Definitely feeling it now.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Can't stop. 3.
Swear.
I mean, we could.
No!
But why would we? Let's go!
Glug glug.
Drink.
Hoove is beginning to look unsteady on his feet. It seems clear he's gone past the point of buzzed and is beginning to cross over into wasted.
This was a great idea. I'm ready to have another.
Hoove, you alright?
Huh? What? Where am I? Did Badger make it to the microwave?
What?
So let it go.
Maybe can we chat now? I think you might be drunk. I think I might be drunk.
I was thinking I better call it a night. Come around some other time, we can do it again.
Oh, I'm very drunk. Ooh.
Beverly.
Why isn't Maggie showing up?
I don't know.
Maybe we have to talk to.
Oh look, the NPC is back again.
Oh.
I'll have you know we are PCs.
I'm the main character.
Oh, that's cute. There's one of you in this house, and there's like what, 16 of me or some shit. Anyway, why are you here?
That's because more of you is needed, so that you seem like you have some semblance of value.
Dang.
Can we take that light bulb out and then just like chuck it across the room?
Who wants to go back to candles?
But then, the you know, I'm a little drunk, you know, gotta be honest. I was gonna say something about light bulb and then Roger for that one SpongeBob episode. The light bulb. Without its warmth, Roger would die.
Oh, okay.
Roger! Without him, the light bulb will have nothing to warm. Why aren't you showing up, Maggie? This is the only reason I'm talking a lot. Fine.
Okay, I can think of 2 ways to help make you better. I can share my daily routine with you. It is literally amazing. Or I can grant you exclusive access to my services. They're literally amazing. Both options are literally amazing.
God, why do I want to kick you in the nuts?
I don't think they would have him.
So I get up every morning at 2:30 a.m. First thing I do is a cold plunge, followed by a cup of puke water.
It's Ashton Hall.
Oh, cool. I've heard of that.
Oh, no. This is like super exclusive.
Okay.
You've never heard of it.
Right.
It's water, but with bear turds in it.
What?
Talk to Maggie before talking to Lux to make sure she's. Dang it!
Triangle.
Don't judge. It is super helpful for your brain.
Maybe for yours.
It was just featured on the Rogue Logan cast. Next up is a 50-mile run. But I do it while wearing an extra weighted shade.
You certainly don't look like someone that runs.
And I filmed my 3rd piece of content.
Actually, they do. Runners have a pretty slim physique.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't dress like this and have this kind of look to them. If you're going to be a runner, you're going to be a very dedicated runner to the point where it's like 50 miles seems like nothing to you. This character, this personality, does not possess that.
While running, I film one of my patented Lux Talks. Oh, pure inspiration. Each one is totally unique and amazing.
We
Here's
might
an
get our
example.
SAS points though.
Hi
so
Luxies,
maybe.
it's me, Lux. I hope you're all out there crushing. Obviously I am. And we love that for me. Go out there and let your light shine bright. And never give up on your goals.
Oh, Black Main's here. What a time for you to enter.
Blackman.
You can do it, guys.
Oh. That was
Cool.
Sure, whatever. For the rest of the day, I basically just film content.
Right.
And receive free things.
Uh-huh.
And I might take a trip somewhere like Mallorca.
Mallorca.
Mm.
I pretty much travel everywhere at the speed of light.
I really didn't get much from that.
Guess you're just committed to being a dimmy.
The dimmy? I like that though.
Living life halfway up the dimmer switch. Anyway, I gotta run. I have 6 parties to attend, and I need to eat something. Maybe I'll have a bowl of my favorite soup. It's pho, but with wontons in it. Guess what I call it?
No one cares.
Photon.
Lux's super original soup. You can find the recipe on my recipe blog. You'll have to scroll through my life story for about 15 minutes first, but it's there. Come see me again sometime.
No. Why?
Wait. Hang on.
This is so totally what friendship is and always has been.
Hang on.
We got sass!
I told you.
Oh my god.
See, in order to have sass, you gotta talk to characters with sass, which are almost always the ones you guys hate. So you gotta swallow the pill if you want to unlock this stuff.
I'd rather have smarts.
That's the only thing we were missing.
Whoa.
It's Lux. See, look, all the lights, all the lights.
Right. All of the lights.
I said Penelope.
Penelope. The Penelope.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Marker Twain.
Marker Twain.
That's cute. Quote of the day?
Wow, yeah, totally.
You better believe it. So the date with Chris was awful. A disaster even.
Oh no, who
Oh,
could
no,
have seen that
that's-
coming?
Tell me about it.
He spent the night chasing me around with what looked like an axe, but was probably just a spare ski or something. And at the end of it, he asked if he could see me again, but instead of kissing me, he leaned in and whispered that I had the calves of a malnourished mountain goat.
Dick.
And that he found my scrawniness appealing because of the potential I had.
Bigger dick.
If I would just commit to fitness. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe masculinity is like, not my thing.
Yeah, she is kind of giving Liv vibes from Spider-Verse.
Yeah, a little bit. Sure.
The hair definitely confirms that for me.
You mean
the different colors?
You mean not Selena Kyle from Batman Returns?
There's that too, but
Or Pamela Isley from Batman and Robin?
Cyrus says Ray has the calves of an malnourished goat.
What?
He says you have the calves of a malnourished goat.
Wow.
And that's okay. I've got a date lined up with a real pretty shelf that's just as hot and strong as Chris.
Hey.
And I'm like 90% sure she won't try to kill me.
She won't.
Hey, that's great. You should date me instead. I truly do not care about your love life.
Hey, that's great.
Thanks. I think so
square,
too.
but alright.
You got any tips for this date? Anything to keep in mind for going out with someone who could totally crush me with a pinky, but is also feminine and fine?
Mask or femme, just be yourself. Feminine and fine. Sounds like you're describing yourself. Try not to be the disaster you are.
Square.
Wow!
See, I
You're
told you.
right! You really gotta start watching what you say. You're gonna make me think the wrong things.
Are they the wrong things?
Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Albert Feinstein.
Albert Feinstein.
Fine tipped pen.
Okay. Calm. Cool.
Collected.
You got this, Penelope.
Penelope.
As a cucumber.
Shout out to that motivational office quotes calendar, man. It always knows just what to say.
Oh my god. I think that's her now. Hey, hey, hey!
Shelley bounds into the room, lifting Penelope up into the air and tossing her like a beach ball.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I hope you're ready to get, like, totally swept off your feet. This is a real love connection, and not two lonely things desperately clinging to each other in a last shot of love.
Yeah.
Oh wow! That's just what I was about to say! We really are on the same page, but also, like, please put me down.
Oh my god, am I messing up already? I am so sorry. God, stupid Shelley.
Shelley drops Penelope like a
Oh,
ton
no.
of bricks. Penelope slowly, painfully climbs to her feet while Shelley berates herself.
You always do this, Shelley. You get too excited and you just go in.
Maybe you could break yourself. Maybe you could break from beating yourself up to go on your date. I'd be excited about dating Penelope too. This is none of my business.
Square.
It's square.
Oh my god, stop! Don't say that now. I mean, thanks, but not in front of my date. Come on, Shelley. Why don't we just get moving, huh?
Shelley turns towards Penelope, wiping away a few tears.
Yeah.
Sarah says you'd pay for Shelley to toss you like a beach ball. Absolutely.
Yep. Well
As you
done.
watch the two of them leave arm in arm, you have a sinking feeling. You'll have to come back later and see how it went.
Oh, there we go.
Alright then. Another day. Do we have one more in us?
It's up to you guys.
I think we can stop here. We made some good progress.
What's our plan of action, though, then?
Well,
Alright. Last time you saw her, Shelley revealed to you the underlying cause of her manic positivity. She's mounted incorrectly on the drywall. She wanted some time alone. She seemed pretty down as you left. Lux. You and Lux are friends. It's literally amazing. Huh, surprising how expensive being Lux's friend seems to be. Timothy Timepiece. Your last lesson with Timothy Timepiece was on the value of scheduling. We'd like you to return at exactly 3 p.m. if you'd like to see Timmy at any other time. Hang on. Okay. I don't know what else is there. Oh wait, yeah. Turns out Timothy is harboring a secret. He transforms into an alter ego catboy named Timmy. If you'd like to see Timmy again, come before or after 9 p.m. Bathsheba. Last time you saw Bathsheba, she had failed at making friends around the house using Amir's lessons, which she just may have misinterpreted terribly. She was pretty upset and needed a bit of time to herself. Okay. Penelope. Last time you saw Penelope, she filled you in on her disastrous date with Kristoff. She's on her way off to her next date with Shelley the Shelf. You gave her some advice, but you don't have the best feeling about it. Guess we'll see how that goes. Betty. Last time you saw Betty, she was deep in conversation with Nightmare, trying to convince that dark power to bring her a dream in which she could share with time with her beloved. And that turns out to be you. She'll await your response to her declaration of affection in 1 day's time.
Betty should be our next move, then.
Henry Hoove. You ended up getting drunk with Hoove. He had to leave the date to sleep it off.
I say Betty, and then also finishing up that case with Maggie.
Right, because now that we know how to actually get that.
Yeah.
And also, we keep getting this one and that. Wait, I wanted to save it to that one, but it just doesn't save it every time I come back.
Weird.
So, developers,
give Lucinda more lines,
Fix it.
and then help us keep these like things as like settings for us. Because we'd hate to have to keep changing it every single time we see it. So, we're gonna stop right here.
This was fun.
Yep.
Thanks for watching up to this point. And let us know how you feel when you are watching back our lives through the VODs. Because actually, like, that's our biggest thing is that, like, people watch, you know, after we're live.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. Thank you, everybody.
Because I mean, there's so many people out there. There's so many people streaming this game to be exactly right now too. So glad that you're coming up to us means a lot.
Right.
Well, have a
And
good
with
evening.
that, we will close off right here. So see you next time, everybody.
Catch you later.